Hello, hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to episode 10 of Dungeons and Dragons with Rage and Friends. Thank you so much for joining us live on twitch.tv/RageDarling. Nice little plug there. It's been a while. How are we guys? Sorry, I mean guys. Well, I mean like Jordan and Joe and Dave.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I still haven't nailed that switch over yet. But yeah, soon.
Almost perfect.
Almost. Yeah, how are you guys doing?
Surviving.
We're in
that's always key.
a different dynamic now, aren't we? We're like thrusted right into lockdown, whereas it was just early days the last time we played.
Yeah, I want to go outside. I'm not allowed. Boris pulls me back in.
You want to go outside?
I mean, I went outside last night at like 3 a.m, so does that count as going outside?
Guess so. Why are we outside?
I went to go see the meteor shower. Well, I tried to go see the meteor shower, but it was too light, and then I saw some hedgehogs, so that's fine.
Aww.
That's why you live in the countryside.
I would argue that's better than the meteor shower.
Yeah.
Little prickly boys, they're about this big.
Prickle boys.
Prickly boys.
Oh, it's so cute. Right, so yeah, I hope you guys are doing really well in chat. Let's just go with a recap. Jordan, take it away. Wait, no,
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot to introduce each other. It's been 10 episodes and I still aren't nailing it. Okay, right. Hello, my name is Rage, and I'm here to play Dungeons and Dragons with my friends because we're nerds. I have my friend to my, well, below me for you guys, which is Joe. He plays
Kmenos, a emo tiefling, ranger. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh shit, I wasn't ready for you to stop talking. I'm a mouthful of coffee. Okay, wait, sorry, I mean, okay, right. Down next to Akmenos, we have Antonio, aka David.
Hi, I'm Dave, and I play Antonio Pantera. He is a Tabaxi artificer slash
Fighter.
what a fighter. it's been nearly a month. Come on.
Not warrior, fighter.
I was gonna say sorcerer there for some reason. I was like, no.
You wish you were that cool.
Hey. And he's I've lost track of what I was saying.
He's a dual class, which is
He's
our
dual
first,
class.
our only dual class character.
I wanted to be a pain in the ass, but
He was trying to
Antonio
metagame.
I wasn't metagaming. No, Antonio likes to adapt to his surroundings and help his friends. So becoming a fighter is what he needed to do to protect his. Fuck off.
Okay.
I mean, beat me.
And then I'll go with me next. So as you guys have seen in previous episodes, my name was Lillian. I was a tiefling sorcerer, level 3, really annoying, bubbly, energetic. But now you'll see I have a different name below me. As you can see, some words on the screen. That's all I'm going to tell you at this moment in time. And yeah, I'll hand it over to Jordan to introduce himself and recap on last episode.
Hi, I'm Jordan. I'm the Dungeon Master. My role is basically to control all the characters and all the scenario, which isn't directly the players themselves, and construct a story, a narrative, and those players move throughout the story. They shape it themselves. We shape it together, and then we have the story, and then we have the adventure. And hopefully it's a good one.
It is. It's been a good one.
So what happened previously a month ago? Let's try and remember. Okay. So if I remember correctly, you guys started last session in battle with Ranferris, the white-scaled dragonborn, who is part of the cult, the currently unnamed cult, I think, who has been bothering you guys, and you've had some run-ins with. You fought him, and he managed to knock down a couple of you and successfully kill your tiefling ranger Akmenos, and then he escaped. But first, Akmenos managed to land. What's the spell called again?
Hunter's Mark?
No, it's called Hellish Rebuke. You hellish rebuked, and now have scarred Ranferris. So maybe he will want revenge in the future.
Welcome to the party.
with the death of Akmenos,
Oh, hold
You
on
guys-
a second. You're a dick. Did you miss what he said? Sorry.
no.
Me,
Carry on.
me and Ren Ferris, we've got a lot in common. Let's just say that now. All right.
Look, it was one
Oh, I
time,
see.
okay?
I see.
One time.
Okay, so so Liliana's burnt a few of the teammates in the past. We try not to talk about it, but Rage doesn't handle it too well. So you guys, Ranfaris escaped, Akmenos was dead, and wanting to resurrect your teammate, you headed back to the town of Daggerton, where you know the healer Renton Mosfet was capable of resurrecting someone after death. You rode a giant moth with a roll of like 25 animal handling. So it listened to you, and you rode the giant moth to the town, got off, woke up Renton in the middle of the night, and with a couple of skill checks rolling quite high, you managed to successfully raise the tiefling from death. Now you have headed to the city of Stonebridge in search of a sorcerer who you need to deliver a letter to. But it seems the cult has been causing some mishaps in the city, and you guys did not hide the masks you had picked up from the cult, and thus the guard discovered them, and assuming you were members of the cult, have thrown you all in jail. You all went willingly. Liliane, they noticed she was a bit younger than you guys, so they thought to not throw her in such a high, how do I say this? Such a, I can't think of the word, not as good jail. There's a word for it, it's just escaping my mind at the moment. Max security. She's not put in max security jail. So now, you guys, Akmenos and Antonio, you have been thrust in jail cells. The only thing inside, a bench and some straw. And you guys notice next to you, the head of a bird person, feathery, with a large beak, poke its head out of one of the cells next to you. And that's where we start today's session.
Can I ask a question?
You certainly can. But only one this whole session.
Okay, cool. Does that count, or
Yep. Okay. Right. So no, go on.
what does this bird head look like? What kind of bird are we talking?
Well, that is certainly a question, but not for me to answer. Rage, what does this bird head look like?
Well, look at here. I seem to have some black feathers over my head. Boasting fashion. And, what you noticed, poking out of the black feathers is my red bandana. Which seems a little weird for an Aarakocra like myself to be wearing. But it suits me nonetheless. And I got a big black beard. And I got a nice set of daggers on my side. But they're not on my side right now because I'm in jail.
The beard is feathery. It's not like a human beard. It is but almost like dow feathers on a bird. So very fluffy, young-looking feathers which have the appearance of a beard.
Can you say Aarakocra in that accent again, please?
Aarakocra. Oh yeah, motherfuckers, it's on. It's
Just
on.
an Aarakocra.
Oh no. Okay. Right.
I can't play D&D without doing an accent, alright? Okay.
I'm impressed.
Thank you.
I am as well, that she
Yeah.
managed to keep the accent and pronounce Aarakocra.
Shit. All right. Okay.
Okay, so that is what you guys see in front of you. Akmenos and Antonio, you are in separate cells, and you are separated by this bird person who you've just noticed.
Okay.
Are there any guards walking about, like...
Yes, so at the end of last session, one of the guards who had accused you of being part of the cult had said he was going to come back and interrogate you. He kind of believed that maybe you weren't, but he was putting you in here just as a safety precaution. But he's currently left with Liliane, tried to escort her to the Jubilee, the less secure prison cells. But there is an older guard There's like a corridor which separates these two sets of cells. You're all on one side of it, the other side is empty. Up the corridor and around the corner, you saw as you were being led in, is a table, and an old guard sits there playing a card game with himself.
So there's not much around. Great.
I'm just gonna talk over the middle cell towards Akmenos. And just be like, Akmenos, my friend, are you okay?
I am okay. Yes.
Just gonna put my head through the bars, like trying to get close to you as I possibly can, because I do love you a little bit. Like, you didn't hurt you, did they?
I hope you love me. You stole my 150 gold to rest.
I'm joking. Steal it. We borrowed it.
Joking. I guess. Is there a like barred window looking out anywhere, or is this underground?
Yeah. So you have been led into what you can only assume is guard quarters, and down some set of stairs into an underground room. The walls are stone blocks, which have no openings, no windows. There is a door further up a corridor which leads up into the stairway.
Well, I guess we better serve our sentence then, yeah? Just sit here.
No, we ain't. We are not going to be here for that long, I don't think.
Oh, why not?
I think we can quite well. We just have to explain what happened and who we met, who we fought, and then we could kind of get a way out of here by just explaining. I really hate doing that. Normally, I'd love to fight my way out, but
yeah, this is the most rational I've ever seen you be.
I would love to fight all these guards, but you know, I don't need to. They don't pose a threat to me, so you know.
Okay.
If you guys are looking to win the guards over, it's not gonna work. Trust me.
That's a brilliant impression you just did, Akmenos. How did you do it without your mouth moving?
Gentlemen.
I think
I'll turn around at this point and look at you guys.
I was about to say, are you? There's a person in the middle of the cell. You see them, right?
Oh, so I can quite clearly tell you're a bird, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, this is what I wanted to ask, right? What do you look like right now? Are you still cloaked, or are you yourself?
As in, am I Antonio or am I human Antonio? Yeah, I'm gonna go. Antonio is the cat. Tony is the man.
Okay.
Antonio. How long have you been here?
In the cell or in the city?
In the cell.
Not long, maybe a little over 5 minutes. The guard has just left and you've had your conversation.
Okay, if that's the case, I'm going to be Tony the man. Because, you know, I've had time to prepare and, you know, be like... But seeing this little bird person, ooh, fascinated. Uh-huh.
Well, hello there, gentlemen.
Hello, how short are you?
Well, I am a mighty 5 foot tall.
It's tall for Arakawa, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah.
No.
I look kind of like,
That's short for an Aarakocra, if I recall correctly.
Oh, my little brother was talking. Anyway. I'm like, hello there. Hey, how's it going? I'm like over and enthusiastically put my hands through the bars to reach for a handshake. I'm Tony. It's nice to meet you.
Well, hello, Tony. Excuse me for my hesitation, but I don't touch strangers.
Well, I'm not a stranger to you, my friend. I'm Tony. You already know my name.
Well, good evening, Tony. And who is your friend over here?
Would you like to introduce yourself, Akmenos? We have a guest.
Well, I'm not as quick as this one to trust people as well. So, what is an Aarakocra? My voice did something really weird there. An Aarakocra doing... Normally you're up in the skies. What are you doing in these jail cells underground here?
Well, that, my friend, is a story for to be told over a pint of beer. Now, how about we get ourselves out of here?
By waiting for our sentence to be fulfilled? Yes, let's do that.
Okay.
Are you laughing at the idea of following the law? What's going on here?
It's at this moment that the guard who had earlier escorted you here comes back into the room. You hear heavy metal footsteps from down the corridor, and he appears. Turns to you, Tony. You see he does not look pleased. His eyes narrow.
Well, hello, officer. How is it going?
So you say you have nothing to do with the cult?
Yep.
I find cult items on you, but maybe I let that pass. Maybe you found them like you said you did. But then say, why does your friend try and escape the law? And, well, I say try, succeed. As soon as we were out, she ran.
The little one has troubles with authority. Trust me, we've tried to rein her in and keep her level-headed, to say the least. But she just likes to run away. I apologize, officer. She's just a scamp. That's all she is.
I will say that this does not help your cause.
Well, what would help our cause? We're just some adventurers trying to help eradicate an evil cult.
Roll a persuasion check of disadvantage, please.
I reach for actual dice then for some reason. I'm going to press the new button on roll 20 with my +0. I rolled up.
God, so we're gonna get beheaded at this point. I think
7. Sorry.
7, because it's disadvantage. You know what? I don't quite believe you.
And that's okay.
I can't take the risk. We're gonna have to sentence you in the morning.
May I, if I can, good sir, may I offer an alternative suggestion?
He turns to you. You can tell, both Antonio and Akamenos, you kind of get the impression from what you see is that there's been a lot of conversation between these two, and the captain is kind of not really
sick of his shit.
Yeah, is sick of the shit. Yes.
Yeah, I'm afraid that I can't say exactly what I'm thinking right now, but due to the fact that you have sandwiched me between these two buffoons. But if you would offer me a little bit of privacy, I can I can tell you something that might be very much worth your while. Maybe even solve it a lot quicker.
It would take something juicy for me to take you out of the cell alone.
Oh, you know me. You know me, officer. You know I am full of juice. Exactly what I said.
Can you roll persuasion, please? Just flat persuasion.
I'm not fancy and I haven't got the thing yet, so hold on. That's a 17 with my modifiers, so that's a 21.
You
know, Gregory, Actually, would you have said your name?
I would have said it to you.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right, Gregory. You know what? Normally, I don't believe your bullshit, but I don't know. This time, just something. Yeah. You know what?
Well, thank you for offering me the benefit of the doubt, officer. I won't disappoint you, I promise.
All right. He gestures off to the side, and you see the older guard come around the corner with a set of keys. Many, many keys, dozens of keys, all similar shapes and sizes. He goes for each one, through each one, with a keen eye, and then he picks one, puts it into the lock.
What does this key look like?
It just looks like a plain brass key. They all look very similar. It would be hard to differentiate, although you can probably, if you try and find it later on, I won't make you do a roll for it now, but you can do a roll to find it later on if you're trying to find it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he opens up his door. He takes a step back, leaves you a bit of room, although the head of the guards pulls out a series of manacles. One's rather large, looks for more like a beefier type of race. One's small for halflings, and then he pulls out a specialized set, looks recently molded, of like crude iron manacles, which would fit around the hands of a bird person. Yes, it is strange, but you'll know why later on. He goes to put them around your hands. Do you let him?
Go ahead. I know the drill.
Do we see the little Arakoa hands? Arakoka or whatever the hell they're called?
Their wings.
They're like winged. Their arms, which have... Actually, let me look at the pictures just to make sure I'm correct.
Oh, they do have hands.
Yeah, they have hands at the tips of the wings. It's like the arms of the wings, and then they still have hands. It's a weird creature.
No,
I'm imagining an
They're
actual
just, like,
wing, and then
no,
they
they're a
have
body and they
normal
have
arms.
wings separately.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I was imagining like
Yeah.
a wing, then a teeny tiny arm, like.
No.
They do have small arms, though. Like, slender wrists.
Mm.
So, the manacles, yeah. And then he brings out some chain, and he goes to put them around your wings.
I mean, officer, I thought we were past this. I told you.
Well,
You know.
we've had some run-ins before, and
But I told you. You don't have to bother with that with me. I told you this. And I told you this.
he looks at the old guard. They look at each other. The old guard pulls out a sword, but takes a step back. Just stands there. Fine. Just don't pull any business.
Me? Business? I wouldn't do that. You know I wouldn't.
He takes you into the corridor. The old guard goes and stands outside the door, blocking your exit. You're now standing in the corridor, probably 2-3 meters away from the others. He leans in. So what did you want to tell me? Is it about the thieves gang?
So, just to get the thingy, so there's me, this officer, and then the guard is standing with a sword, looking at me or looking at Antonio and.
He's looking at you. You're the piggy in the middle currently, and he's standing next to the exit, is looking at you.
Well, in the cell that when I noticed when you put the other two in between me, I noticed something peculiar in Antonio's cell. And that's the human looking guy, right?
I'm not fully on a name basis, but I can see which one's a human.
Yeah, the human dude, the funny dude, the one that doesn't shut up. Anyway. So while I was
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, that one, like constantly going on about this and that, yeah.
Reminds me of someone else.
Yeah, he's so touchy, you know? He just constantly wants to... Anyway. What I noticed was a familiar marking on the wall. Not from my gang, but I know you wanted intel on the other guys.
So you think they're involved? We thought... And he turns and says this under his breath. Doesn't want you to really hear, but you pick up on it anyway. He goes, I thought they were supposed to be cultists. Part of another thieves gang, you say?
You cultists, you say?
It doesn't matter. We didn't know they were part of a thieves gang. Is that what you're telling us?
Well, I mean, I can't say for sure, but I do recognize the marking on the wall. But, I mean, if cultists are involved now in that other thieves gang, then it can be a big predicament for you guys, and you could really deal with someone that, you know, knows their way around, if you get me.
All right, I think I get what you're saying. We'll put you back in the cell. He waves the older guard over, who still has his sword out. Stand back in the cell.
Yeah, whatever you say, yeah.
He closes the door if you go inside, turns the key in the lock, and then turns around to, the old guard turns around to look into the other cell. Antonio, at this point you notice they've walked the newcomer into their cell, and then turn around to look at you.
Hello, officer.
The guard walks over, younger in-command guard walks over. Hello.
Are we waiting for our sentencing tomorrow then, are we, yes?
Sentencing in the morning, yes, but I've been informed by no one in particular that you might be a member of a thieves gang.
A thieves gang? We're not from around here. How could we be part of a thieves gang?
I'm afraid we're going to have to check you, sir.
Yeah, check away, please. Do you want me to stand by the back of the wall, or...?
Yeah, stand by the back.
Oh, okay.
Opens the cell door.
Is there anyone on him to make sure that he's not running?
At this point, both the old guard and the guard in command have turned to look at Antonio, so they're not paying attention to any of you guys. They're both about to open the cell.
And the old guard has the keys, or the
yeah, he's
officer's
just about to put his sword. The old guard puts his sword away, and he brings out a ring of keys again. Goes to a different key this time. Similar looking, but different.
I'll call the officer over again, sorry. Just as the guard is busy. Hey,
You just told me about this. Why you called me over?
Yeah, but you didn't notice what he did? I mean, are you blind?
Speak a bit louder, I can't hear you.
Can I hear this?
Come closer.
You can make a perception check.
Oh, yeah.
I was about to say, can I just be sat listening into this?
Yeah, if you want, you can roll for it anytime, guys.
I was about to say turn my passive, but
Solid 5 there, chaps. I'm just sitting like, oh, yeah, cool.
12.
Yeah, you can't pick up on the conversation, I'm afraid.
I'm not going to say it any louder.
Can we hear a mumbling?
Yeah, you know they're talking. Just by their body language, they're interacting with each other.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to be...
Okay. He leans in closer. The old guard is turning the key in the door.
How close is he?
He is within touching distance of you.
Okay.
You could grab him through the bars.
So, when you just pulled him away from the jail, did you see, like, look over there? And I point to the left to the jail cell.
Is there something wrong, my bird friend?
And then I grab him. I grab the officer by the neck.
Okay, that's a dexterity or a strength check against the officer. He goes, there's nothing wrong.
Right. Dex.
Oh, God.
I'm just sat in my cell watching this going,
Yeah, okay.
8.
So you watch as Gregory tries to grab the guard, but his hands slip on the armor. His clawed talons slip and scramble, and he kind of gets a grip, but it just falls off. And the guard pushes Gregory through the cell doors, and you stumble back. What? I've gotta fall in for it again.
I'm just gonna stare at, quickly lock eyes with Antonio and just give him the... Oh.
The old guard who just opened your door turns around, he starts to pull a sword out.
To me?
To Gregory. I keep going to say Lillian constantly. To Gregory.
I'll go back up on the onto the jail bars and start like banging them and just shouting like "Quack! Quack!"
Oh my God.
is there a rock in my cell?
There's pebbles. I wouldn't say a full-sized rock.
Yeah, like little thing. Can I just throw it at Gregory? Can I just launch him through the bars?
A few handful of pebbles come flying at you through the bars. They bounce uselessly off your feathers.
Hawk! Do something. Hawk!
Okay, so you guys not do anything?
Is my cell door open at this point?
It is open, and the guard is standing there, turning in the doorway of
Well,
your cell.
That's
with
a
his
shame. I'm a law-abiding citizen, isn't it?
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
So he
yeah.
steps out the cell, and he goes and he starts putting his sword up against the cage. You better not do any of that again.
He from my cell, you just hear me going, he can't, he's the most law-abiding person I've ever met. He wouldn't hurt a fly if it was protected by the law, to be quite honest.
Well, that's a pain in the ass.
Hands are up at this point still, by the way. Like, yeah, I just want everyone to get along. Are you okay there, Bird Bud? Like, did he have something on his neck or I don't know?
After observing this, can I like go to the captain and just go, Captain, I know this, and I just point to the bird. Irritant has tried to.
I don't want to hear anything more you guys are saying. I can tell you're all playing.
I have
on the same
information.
side. Yeah. Gregory had information as well.
Yeah, but
You know what?
I'm
I think
not
you guys all deserve a
associated
long
with him.
night in the cell. And probably execution in the morning. The old man closes your cell. Antonio locks it, and they both leave.
Have
The
a
old
good night,
man
officer.
take his table in the corner of the corridor.
Bye.
You do realize he's gonna kill you, though, right?
No. We're invincible, right, Ekmenos? Like, this guy, he went to the other side and came back, so I think we'll be alright.
Well, I hope whoever's looking over your shoulders definitely pulls you out from the other side, because that's where you're going.
Young Liliana's looking over our shoulder, so we'll find her.
She's ran. She's gone for a little while.
You think-
I would.
Do you think she'd really run from us? Come on, she's gonna come back, right?
Wait, you say Liliane? Who is that?
She's like a tiny version of him. Just annoying.
Apart from doesn't use a bow, doesn't wear armor, shoots fireballs and burns people. Yeah, really similar.
Yeah, like a little version. It's got the horns.
And you say she disappeared?
She broke free from the gods.
Yeah,
I think.
No, no one breaks free from the gods.
she's slippery.
Well, even the slipperiest fella doesn't slip away from the gods.
No, she's not a slippery fella. She's a slippery little girl. She's like a baby.
And you say that she's quite quick, naturally?
Yeah, seems so, right, Akmanis? Yeah. Like, I wouldn't say she's the quickest out of all three of us, but
Well,
yeah, I'd say that this Akmanis is a bit faster, right?
so
Maybe.
She's not coming back.
well, she did burn me a lot. She did save my life. The world is a mysterious place. Where she goes, it doesn't really matter.
I know where she went.
Where did she go? Where do you think?
Well, I don't think.
Come on,
I have a
Bird Bud, let me know.
What did you just call me?
Bird Bud, you're my bird buddy, right? He's my D-man, and you're my bird bud.
I'm going to speak very, very slowly.
Okay, so I
And
can
I need
understand
you to
better,
listen
okay.
to everything I'm
Okay.
about to tell you. Okay?
My friend, I've been listening to every word you've said so far.
Your friend is not coming back. I know this because I know how she escaped.
Okay.
No one escapes the gods.
How? Okay, so how do you know she escaped then? Did she, like...
Oh, have they killed her already?
Nope.
No.
Has she
That was
sold herself, like turned herself in for...
I didn't come here on accident. I got myself locked up here because I needed to be in here for now. There's a guy, a god, a member of the god, and he's a little bit crooked, I guess you could say. And, well, me and him don't exactly see eye to eye, but that's why I wanted to be in here, because I hoped he'd be on the shift. Turns out he's not, and we got this pompous fella. But I think that's how she escaped. He's part of a, shall we say, disagreeing guild. Oh, fuck it. You guys know I'm part of a thieves guild, alright? That's already been said.
Well, you're a thief.
I'm not a thief. I just take things that don't belong to me and then I give them back. I don't care about
So the
belongings.
very definition of a thief.
But a thief steals with the intention of keeping or selling on. I just steal because I enjoy it.
You're a cat burglar.
She's clearly a bird. And Akmenos, come on, open your eyes.
Is that meant to be a funny joke, little one?
No, it's just an observation. I was just helping correct my friend.
Alright, well, you keep your observations to yourself, okay?
No.
Are there any,
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry, no. Can you hear me over there?
Let me give you a piece of advice, little one, okay? When someone more intelligent is talking, it's wise to shut up, okay? So...
yeah, I normally do.
I can't give you a straight face. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. All right. We're gonna wait for this crooked fella to be on shift. Hopefully it'll be the midnight shift. When that happens, we're gonna do the same run-in we did just then, except this time, Laura Biden Sisman, you're gonna do something. All right. You ain't just gonna sit your ass down and wait for it to happen. You know why? Because if you love your friend Liliane, you're gonna save her.
I ain't gonna shank somebody if you haven't got proof.
I'm not asking you to shank. You can simply distract.
I guess from my side, you just hear towards Antonia, me just going, I can, when he unlocks your cell, I can swing it open and it hopefully will
there we have it, a mastermind.
push him out the way or hit him enough to knock him.
I like that idea, thank you. What was your name again?
Akmenos.
My name is Gregory Picoria. Nice to meet you. So,
Also, are there any candles in this light in these cells, or are they? Is it like?
So on the walls, one sec. The wall where the corridor hits a dead end, there is a burning torch. A sconce on the wall.
Is this the guy at the desk still?
He's around the corner and you can't quite see, but you haven't heard him stand up from the desk.
Can I see this torch?
You can see the torch, yes.
I just turn it blue just to see if it, freaks him out or not. With thaumaturgy.
A few seconds.
I'm trying to gauge how,
What's that? Peeks around the corner. You can see his face, his helmeted face, and his grey beard. What are you guys doing?
Can I make the light, brighter then, as well?
Oh my god. Magic! And he runs out. Runs up the corridor and up the stairs. You hear the door open.
And then I just stop it all. So, right. I'm guessing these guys are not very good with magic people?
Oh no.
He seemed a bit
we don't do magic around these parts.
Why? It's so much it gets you out of a lot of situations. Oh. And then I begin to tremor the floor near Thingy with thaumaturgy as well, Gregory.
When you start shaking the floor, you hear the door open once again, the large, heavy wooden door, and now it's several footsteps.
Oh.
Booted footsteps. Sound down the corridor, and then you see 4 guards, plus the old bearded guard. Do you keep the tremors, or have you stopped them at this point?
As soon as I hear them, I stop them.
Okay, yeah, I thought you would. So you stop them, and they're kind of a bit unsure. as they're running, but it's when they enter into the open jail cell area, they stop. Each one has a sword out. One of them has a shield. The old guard looks around as if he's trying to find the source of something, and he sees you, Akmanos, and your demonic visage, and assumes correctly, but racistly, that you're the magic user.
It's racist.
Get him! He's a magic user. We can't keep him locked in a cell like this. And then three of the four currently armed guards approach your cell.
Hey.
Shut up! The old guard just tells you shut up as soon as you start speaking. Pulls out the ring of keys. You can tell he's nervous. He's fumbling them in his hands, and he can't quite get the right one. He tries one in the lock first, it doesn't work, and he has to try the next one.
As he's going through this at the door, can I have ominous whispers start? So they're loud.
The components of your spell, ominous whispers, or prestidigitation, or whatever you're casting. What elements does the spell have? Verbal, somatic, material?
Just verbal.
Just verbal. So you have to actually say something for the whispers to happen. So they will know if you start speaking.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you start.
No, I can't do that.
Oh, okay.
No, I thought it was just somatic, but no.
Okay. All right. So they start opening up your cell. He finds the right key eventually, and
the moment it's unlocked, can I swing it open as fast with thaumaturgy? It says it slam fly open.
An open door slams open. An unlocked door slams open.
So it'd be pretty fast.
It sounds fun. Right. So what's going to happen is I'm going to put you all on the map.
Hog. Can I say one snidey thing before all this happens?
I love the fact I didn't think to start a fight, but I've ended up starting the last fight we were in, I died.
You got this, lad. You can take on 4 guards by yourself. You got this. I believe.
Right, that grey bit at the bottom, I don't know if you can see it, is the corridor entrance. So if you step there, you go into a corridor. And you are all on the left side. I will place your characters because one of you can't move it, can you?
No. Let me do it.
There we go, I put mine in.
That's a little crow.
I look like I'm wearing a bra.
Are you not?
It's like the one shoulder leather armor, I think. You know, when you have the shoulder and it goes down to your chest. I can't remember what it's called.
Brassard.
Yeah, I'll say that.
I know that because of RuneScape.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Right, I need some guards as well, don't I?
RuneScape.
I'm digging the accent, by the way, and the way when you do the accent, you move your mouth in such a way you look like an American.
Yeah, I try. It's easier to do the accent if you talk in the corner of your mouth.
Yeah.
I'm slipping into
I've never been good at doing an American accent myself.
Ooh.
It's not
dog
good.
bugs. No, I'm slipping it into a different accent, but I'm trying. I just keep thinking McCree. Well, howdy there, partner. It's high noon. That's a lot of gods.
Yeah, so how are we gonna... Oh, sorry, Akmanos, how are you dealing with the situation then?
Don't know, rolling with it as we go.
Okay.
I think I've got an idea of how I'm going to do this. I really thought Raid would be the one to start this fight or get us out, but I was reading my thaumaturgy. I was like, oh, I could have helped Antonia. If I could get one guard down here to open my door. No, 4 come with sword.
Well, all
Alright,
I'm gonna
if you-
say is that. Well, I'm not gonna say anything actually.
Right, if you all want to roll your initiative.
What was that?
Roll initiative.
Can you hear me? Did I come through okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Okay.
5
good.
pog.
13. Why did I get the most? And why is there a guard in front of me now?
Oh wait, initiative plus. 7.
What was yours, Zakamanos?
6.
There should not be a guard in front of you, Dave.
There's a
Hasn't
random.
updated properly.
Do you want me to refresh the
Right,
page or?
I should be alright, don't worry about it. Okay, the guards rolled 15. The old guard rolled 15.
I was just gonna say, they'll just start beating on him.
Will my readied thaumaturgy go off as soon as he opens the door?
Yeah, we're going to start combat with that, and then we're going to go in combat order.
I was just hoping that it does go off. And
Okay,
I'm not
so
there.
he's opening the door, and he's swinging it. It's like it's being pulled by someone much stronger, and it slams him against the wall right next to the torch. He takes 1d6 damage. He takes 4 damage.
Nice.
You can see he's visibly pained from the impact, and he doubles over. But it's his turn, so he pulls himself back up, takes out his sword, and walks into the cell. And he's going to give you quite the beating, Gakmanos. You do not have a weapon, remember? They were confiscated from you.
I don't have a weapon, but I still have fists.
Wait, I don't have any spells, so like, how do I attack?
You, being an Aarakocra, have claws. You do extra damage with your fists, basically. So you do 1d6 instead of 1d4 plus your strength.
Oh,
That
good. So
thing
my
is
strength
correct.
is -1. Hey.
I think. Oh yeah, no, it would affect.
It's like a class feature for the Aarakocra.
Oh.
So if you look in your class abilities, you'll be able to tell me what it does.
Ah. I see.
Is that 14 his attack or?
Yeah, so if you hit them, you deal slashing damage equal to 1d4 plus your strength modifier instead of normal, just your strength modifier. So normally if you weren't an Aarakocra and you had a -1 strength, you actually couldn't damage anyone with your fists. So it's lucky that you actually are. All right, so the old guard's going to walk over to you, and he actually does hit you. What's your AC?
16.
16. So he doesn't hit you because he has a +1. So yeah, he goes to swing his sword, just hits the wall next to you. You manage to dodge out the way. Right, Antonio, it's your go.
How sturdy are these doors? Like, how do they
They're
look?
iron. They look fairly sturdy. You could attempt to break one. It
If
looks
you
possible.
unlock it, I can thaumaturgy it open, so I can help.
Yes, it looks like you probably picked the lock with something if you have anything on you.
I've got a little kitty claw.
I'll allow
Well-
it. They don't look too securely. The key itself doesn't look like well crafted or well made for locks.
Well, how are you about with the idea of me using a frostbolt to basically
Yeah.
make it brittle?
They didn't confiscate your
My spoon,
your
Spoon.
spoons, so you can
my
use it,
glove
yeah.
spoons. Cool. I'm gonna fire off a frostbolt then at the gate. Oh, the lock specifically.
Okay, roll an attack, please.
I'm gonna miss. spell attack. I think I have to roll on this, isn't it? Is it rolled? Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that many.
Oh my
okay.
gosh.
Top one is
You'll take your
16.
first one, which was 16,
16.
which is enough.
I rolled
You
like
fire a
5.
bolt of ice, and it strikes the keyhole, and ice begins to form over it, and it goes brittle. Now it looks like you can much more easily smash it.
I'm guessing this turn I can't smash it.
You cannot smash it, but you can move or do a bonus action.
I'm just gonna sort of move up against the fence. Move up against the grates, like. Yeah. Oh, I
Okay.
can't do anything. I can't do anything else. Yeah.
Gregory, to your go. You've just seen Akmenos get attempted to be stabbed in the cell, and these guards are starting to hustle outside. What do you do?
How close is they to my? Are they within grabbing range?
No, they are just out currently.
Heckles.
I don't know what you just said, but okay.
Heckles. I don't think there is anything Gregory can do because he's not an archer or anything.
He's not a spellcaster.
He's not a spellcaster. Is there
He's a
anything
snake
in
in a
his
bed.
cell that's throwable?
In the
he's
cell,
close, isn't he? Oh, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this moment my whole life. I picked the lock with my claws.
okay, can you make a dexterity check with disadvantage, please?
I can indeed.
Okay.
That is 14.
Same roll?
Same
Okay,
roll
you
twice.
hear it,
Damn.
and you're not sure if you've broken the lock or if you've opened it. You can attempt to open it.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to open it, but I don't want to open it in a way that is obvious.
You push lightly against it, and it catches for a second, and then you manage to push past, and it opens, but only slightly.
Ooh. Is that my action?
Your action was to unlock it. You can push a door open and walk through it if that's what you want to do.
No, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna wait for my next turn. With the
Okay.
Open door.
Akmenos, the old bearded guard, stands above you,
So,
sword out.
how many lights are in this room?
Just for one torch.
Let me just double check thaumaturgy. I had this idea. It is a flame torch, right? Why am I asking? Is it a flame
Yes.
torch? So I look at the flame torch and I dim it, so it's like just burning embers, like the very dimmest it can go.
Okay,
How
great.
dark
I
would
drew
it
it,
put-
and then you immediately put it out.
How dark would the room go?
You are now in low light. It is hard to see people outside of 30 feet.
I have dark vision, so
Same.
So y'all can see the guards. The guards will find it difficult to see you.
so
Yourself.
that's my action.
Do Aarakocra have low light vision?
We do, I believe.
I presume so. Everyone does, apart from halflings and humans. And
Bloody hell.
tools, maybe?
Yeah, tools don't.
You're in human form, so do you get dark vision?
I mean, I'm a cat.
Oh.
So
He's
yeah.
disguised as human.
just look
He's
like
not
one.
actually human.
Spoilers.
Here I'm human.
Actually.
Alright.
So that was my action. I can't do a bonus action. That's me for the turn.
Wait, so what did you do, Akmenos?
I dim the light and then
Oh,
it
you dimmed the
put
light and it was
itself
an action.
out.
Okay.
It's a whole action. I thought it was a bonus action, but yeah.
Okay, so it's the guards go, and they look around as the torch is dimmed. One of them saw that Antonio was iced for lock, so he's going to stand there with his sword out and he's not going to do anything this turn. And then 2 of these step into the room. One of them watches, a thin-lipped smile on his face. Akmenos, one of the guards is going to try and attack you.
Stay back, fool.
And he hits you.
Hits.
It does 1d8 damage. He has a long sword, but it's 1 damage. Don't worry about it. He swings his sword and it just nicks you on your elbow.
Ow, you.
Small little cut.
I just look at it. Ow!
All right, it's the old guard's go, and he's going to try and take another. Actually, he's going to run out the room. Get an opportunity attack.
I have +3 to this. Because melee. Oh no, strike. 12.
12. Oh, just 12.
Can you not just
Yeah.
run really, really slowly past ourselves? Can we not all do it at the same time?
Just do a victory lap while he's there.
No, he's not going to do that. 12 actually does hit. So can you roll
2 damage.
2 damage?
I get a cut, I punch him in the face.
Oh,
Yeah, so Akmenos' hand flashes out and punches him along the jaw as he's moving away.
It's so
He
annoying.
stumbles a little, but manages to regain his footing and gets into the corridor.
It's so annoying because I want a weapon. Because even if I have an improvised weapon, I can use stuff. With my fists, I can't use any of my spells.
oof.
Right, Antonio, it's your go.
I am going to look at the clusterfuck that is happening in Akmenos' cell. And I'm going to point my hand at Antonio, a little spoon hand, and I'm going to cast Sanctuary on him. Sanctuary. That's how you say it.
Would you
On
like
who?
to tell us what that does, please?
I will love to. I will love to. I'd love to. You ward a creature within range against attack. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack.
Oh, wow. You're such a...
Okay.
Is that me?
Yeah, fair on
Yeah,
you.
buddy.
I got you, pal. And then I'm gonna. Can I? Oh, I'm about to fucking attack the door, will I?
Hello? You can try and push it open.
I'll push it open. I'll try.
Can you make a strength check, please?
I would love to.
Eh.
I'm coming, buddy. Oh, I did it twice. No, that's just thingy.
All right.
12.
12 is enough. You push, and throughout the room, the sound of like scraping brittle metal and the shattering of ice can be heard as you push open the door and it swings wide open.
Nice.
But one of the guards turns to look at you.
Can I move, or am I just like? Is that my move action?
You can move, yeah. That's your bonus action. And I moved the wrong guard. I just noticed.
Which one did you?
There's one in
Let's move
front.
that one.
Oh.
Has any of them left the building yet?
No,
No.
but this guy's gonna go into the corridor. Punch him! Beat him!
Has someone got a shield and sword? You said one had a shield, right?
The guard. So, like, the other
Yes.
officers don't, but the big boy guard does.
Oh, the old guard
And
does.
the old guard,
he
and he's
came
just
back
about
with
to
a
leave.
shield.
Right.
Oh, he came back with a shield.
I'm gonna walk towards this guy, and I'm guessing he's looking at me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna point at him and go, "I'm gonna need your equipment," and then I'll end my turn.
Okay. All right. Gregory.
Because the sanctuary counts as it's a spell, so I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gregory, all this madness is going on beside you.
I'm trying to get my head
The
around
door is partially open.
my I have a lot of bonus actions as a rogue.
Yeah, man, that's what they do.
I can pick locks.
As a bonus action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Rogues are bonkers, man.
As a rogue, you probably want to try and get advantage on an enemy or attack them while hidden, because you can hide as a bonus action, which is really good. If you attack with advantage, that means you also get sneak attack damage, which is
1d6, was it?
Chef's kiss.
2d6.
2d6?
I think. It says sneak attack. Once per turn, you can deal extra 2d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack with a finesse or ranged weapon.
Disgusting.
Yes.
It says you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of that enemy and it isn't
Yeah, so
incapacitated.
So basically, if you like pseudo flank them, so with advantage or like the person next to an ally of yours. So you could attack the guy next to Akmenos or attack the guy next to Antonio, and you would get the sneak attack damage if it hit.
I'm gonna go for the. Can I flank around the 2 guards that are on Antonio? So I'm behind them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And move me and do. Wait, I can't move me. That's sad.
Did I not give you control?
I don't know what tool am I meant to click on.
I can move you. The top one
Select
in
move.
the bar. Yeah, select move.
Yeah, no, it won't let me. That's fine.
1 sec. It's not fine because I don't want to control everyone's character. It's a lot of work for me. Okay, right.
Yeah.
I'm giving it to you now.
Okay. Hey, there we go. Okay, right. So I'm gonna go like here, if that's able to do. I'm gonna sneak around, or snake, go behind 2 characters, and 2 guards. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Cool. And then, how can I decide? Oh, sorry. I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, right. You know those really
I thought we
annoying
frozen
things?
for a second then.
You know those really annoying, like what people used to do to you at school, where they'd come up behind you and they would just like stick their. No!
1,000 years to play.
No!
That's Kancho.
No, we're not doing that. No! Put your fingers away.
Kancho.
No, the other annoying thing where people would go behind you and they would like basically
Stab you in the
cap you
thigh.
in the back of the kneecaps so you'd fall backwards.
I'm embarrassed.
I don't think that happened. I think that was just you, Jess. I think people just did that to you.
No,
Yeah,
that
we
definitely
stuck,
happens to people.
we stuck our fingers up each other's asses like normal people.
Yeah, God, you weirdo.
Anyway, I'm gonna do that as my attack because I don't have anything else. I'm gonna like try and cut.
You're trying to buckle his leg.
Buckle his legs. Yeah, buckle his legs.
Get me
Okay,
like
do a claw attack if you can, please.
Okay.
Because you have claws and talons on your feet. as
So
well.
what's my advantage with doing claws?
It should say plus. Hit will give you a plus.
Where
Yeah,
does
so
it
when
say
you
that?
use your claws instead, if you do a normal unarmed attack like Akmenos, you roll an attack and you add your strength modifier. So d20 plus your strength modifier.
Yeah, it says unarmed strikes may deal 1d4 minus 1 slash damage.
Yeah.
Your
and then
your
for
talons
damage,
are just d20 plus 1, and then you do a d4 minus 1.
A d4 minus 1.
Because it's
Yeah,
your strength
because-
modifier is minus 1.
So what am
a
I
normal unarmed attack, say Akmenos or Antonio did one, would just be their strength
I've got claws.
modifier.
doing?
Well, apart from so Akmenos, which is 2. Yours is minus 1, so you do 0 attack, but you have claws, so you do an extra 1d4. So that's the bonus you get for being an Aarakocra. You get that
Basically, you
1d4
get to
extra
roll a
damage.
dice for your damage. I don't. I do a set amount of damage.
Oh, cool. Fuck. I rolled a 1, so I do no damage.
You get advantage because you're flanking currently.
You
I
didn't
play
roll
that
the
rule.
d20 for the. See if the attack hit.
Okay, so you need to see if, as Joe says, you need to see if the attack hits. So it's a normal d20 roll plus your strength bonus.
Right. So roll
No, it's a
d20,
d20 plus 1,
a 5.
so it's 6.
But you do roll with advantage because you are flanking them and they do not know you're there.
Wait, do
Roll
I add
again.
initiative onto that d20? I feel like such
No,
a noob
just-
again.
So you see where it says talons on attack. You see on D&D Beyond.
No.
Are you
Right,
on
okay.
action?
It should be under actions.
Ah, plus 1.
You see where it
cool.
says talent?
Okay,
That's your
So it's
plus to your DC modifier.
got it. Got
So
it.
roll again anyway. You've got
You got advantage, so
Advantage.
roll another.
Hey, 16. All right. Doesn't hit.
Okay, that hits. That
Oh,
hits.
yay. Okay, cool.
Okay, so with a flash of a foot, a taloned foot, you manage to strike the back of the leg of this guard. Would you like to roll damage, please?
So I roll a
1d4.
1d4,
And then
you
minus one.
but I have the sneak attack.
So then
Yes,
you
you
have
do
the
an extra.
2d6 as well.
So it's a 3 plus
3.
1, 4 plus 4. So it's 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay.
So the one guy
Why can't
who-
I read? I can't read currently. What is happening? Okay, there it is. Hit points. That's what I need. Okay, so you strike out with your leg. You hit this guard, and he crumples to the floor unconscious.
Not what? Wait.
He crumples to the floor, hits his head on the floor, and is unconscious.
first day on the job, or
He's old. Give him
Wait,
his
wait,
juice.
wait, wait.
Oh.
I'm gonna look at him and say, "Well, I expected more from you, big fella."
Okay, I think that's your go. Akmenos. 2 guards stand in your cell,
So
pushing their swords.
you both are out your cell. So my useful spell is null and void at this point. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20. How many? 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'm going to disengage from these 2 guys, so I can't take opportunity attacks for this round. Then 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, and move into the hallway.
So, sorry, I missed it. I'm being harassed on my phone.
I
Did you say you
disengage.
disengaged? Yeah, I thought you
So
did.
so the bad guys can't hit me.
Okay. Okay.
And then I just stand there looking at this guy.
So a slightly shimmering Akmenos slips between the guards and ends up in the group you are currently in.
Sorry, what happened? You disengaged? How?
You can take an action to disengage, which means you
Oh.
don't have opportunity attacks.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Which
I thought
is
you did
why
like
I was
thought you
hoping
did a
you got out
spell.
your cells so I could be like, I disengage and run.
Rogues can
Uh,
disengage as a bonus action.
That's
No.
bullshit.
It's gonna be so bad when she gets in combat.
Okay,
with
so it's the guards go, and they watch you slip past, but they're not going to let you just run away. 2 are going to chase after you.
And everyone's getting fired.
The other one is starting to drops his sword and goes to his belt. You all have dark vision, so you can see he starts to get a crossbow out from a holster.
Oh heck.
Hello.
These
I
2 are
want
going to try and
that.
attack you. The first one has to make a wisdom saving throw, is it, Dave?
Yes.
Yes, wisdom.
They have -1 to wisdom, but he rolled a 19, so it's an 18. He saves. So he goes to try and hit Akmenos with his sword. Which is a 13.
Misses.
Goes to swing his sword, and it just clatters against the stone.
Nice.
The other one's going to try and hit you. Do I have to roll multiple times for this per person, Dave?
Per person, yeah.
Okay. And this one fails for wisdom saving throw. So he goes to attack the guy next to him.
They can choose to attack someone else.
Oh,
Otherwise,
okay, so
otherwise they stop. They just don't attack.
he holds up his sword above his head. Above his head, goes to swing at you, and he starts swinging at his teammate and stops abruptly, and then puts his sword down. Looks confused. I skipped ahead by accident. What I meant to do is the other one was going to attack you, Antonio.
Okay. Am I still wearing my mail armor and stuff? I obviously don't have my shield and sword.
You
but...
have your armor, but you don't have your equipment.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, he goes to swing a sword at you, but he rolls 7 in total. His sword just swings in the darkness. It seems the low light is affecting their vision.
Okay.
I want his crossbow. I want it.
Gregory, because oh wait, this guy should be unconscious, shouldn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Gregory, it's your go. Antonio, it's your go. Sorry.
So Gregory had the shield and sword, yes? Oh. Wait, what?
No, I didn't pick it
So
up.
it was the old guy who's
Yeah, the old guy is
conscious.
Is he...
the old guy.
Yeah, I marked
God.
the wrong one, didn't I?
I was gonna say, that confused me then. Alright, can I reach his shield and sword from where I am? Or at least his shield?
You definitely can. It would be a bonus action to pick them up.
I'll pick him up.
Before you pick him up, do something.
Go for it.
Um,
Can you do it?
I don't know. Can I?
It depends what it is.
I want to stick my my talon feet, one of my talon feet, on the shield just as you go to grab it,
Why?
and look at you, and go.
Okay, look at you like, hey. Like, I'm just like pissed off. Like, can I help you?
Do you know how to use it?
Please, come on. Do I know how to use it?
Can I trust you?
Yes. Can I trust you?
Of course you can, man.
And that's enough.
Alright.
That's 6 seconds. Cool.
Yeah, cool. Alright, I'm just gonna.
No, I bring my
yank
foot
it.
back off. I bring my
Okay.
foot back off as you say that. Of course you can, and then I lift it off.
I just pull it away anyway, making eye contact. Like,
I wink at you.
Okay. I don't wink at you.
Oh,
I resist the urge to wink at you. I wink at you aggressively.
You have a twitch.
I couldn't help it. Alright,
Partial, so we can wink.
I'm impartial, my dude. So I pick up the shield and sword. Can I equip it as well, or is it just picking it up?
Picking up is equipping it, really.
Okay, right, cool. How big's the shield, out of curiosity?
It is
Is it like a buckler, or
a
is it like an
medium
actual?
shield. It covers part of your torso if you to wield it.
Cool. Alright,
It's a bit smaller than a tower shield.
cool. I'm gonna use the shield as an improvised weapon, and I'm gonna shield bash the guy in the face. The one next to me.
Okay.
And as I say it, I'm gonna say to the rogue, no killing. Knock him out.
What do you think I was doing?
Yeah, fair enough. But still, I'm gonna hit him. So, improvised weapon. Do I still get, like, spell attack? Not spell attack. Fucking hell. Do I get a modifier for that, or is it just
You get your strength bonus.
Yeah.
strength bonus? So should I just roll a d20 or roll strength? Might just roll
D20
strength.
plus your strength.
So I can just roll my strength modifier.
Yeah.
Cool. I hit 12,
12
Oh.
just hits.
Nice. and a improvised attack is what, 1d4?
I think so. Yeah, 1d4 plus damage type of throw. So 1d4 bludgeoning.
Jesus, I may as well just clawed him. Fucking hell. Three.
Hey.
Okay, you slam your shield into guard, and you watch as his head rocks back, but he manages to keep on his feet.
Cool. And that's me done.
Sturdy boy.
Sturdy boy.
That makes it Gregory's go.
Okay. I'm gonna go up behind the guy and do the same thing I did to the old guard. Just swipe the back of his
Okay.
kneecaps.
If you'd like to move yourself into position.
Yeah. Okay. God damn it. Wait, do I get to do that again?
With advantage, yeah. It's not
Oh.
paying attention to you. Rogues.
21! Does that hit, Jordan?
Yes, that is.
Alright, 2, 7, 13.
This time, Antonio, you shield this person, the head rocks back, they look at you, and then all of a sudden you see behind them Gregory, stamp on the back of their knee, and their head flies forward into your shield. Just knocked out instantly. You hear the donk.
God.
Nice teamwork there, buddy.
All right, Ahmed, do you want to move further, or is that your go?
That's my go. Look at this gorgeous little like trio we have going on right now. Well, look at us. We're looking like we're a team here.
Okay, Akmenos, it's your go. You just watch these two men get knocked out as you've run on over.
I forgot I was muted.
Does
I was actually talking and I forgot I was fucking
What were you
muted.
saying?
Nothing. No, doesn't matter.
What were you saying? Oh, God.
I'm embarrassed. That's what I'm saying now.
did the guy drop a sword or a weapon? The guy who's just got knocked out in front of me?
He had a sword, yes, which is now clattered on the floor.
I'm going to nab that, pick that up. So that would...
It's a long sword, so it uses your strength modifier to attack, and it's a 1d8 plus your strength plus your proficiency damage.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick that up. I'm gonna look at the other guy. I'm gonna look at the guy in front of me, and just go, "I'm so sorry, friend," and Hunter's mark him as a bonus action.
Okay. Oh, wait. It would have been a bonus action to pick up the sword.
Oh, is it bonus? Then I don't do that. I then just attack him with the sword.
Okay,
So-
roll an attack, please.
D28. What's the pluses? Strength and
modifier. Plus your...
okay.
No, just... plus your proficiency, sorry.
So +3, 11.
Yeah, it just misses.
And that's all I can do. Oh no, I can't. I can do. I can Heartbreaker. I can make an attack on the guy next to him because he's within 5 feet.
Okay. Do so.
8 again. So that misses.
Misses.
Oh.
So you guys watch as you're all feeling awesome with your teamwork, and then Akmenos' sword flies past one guard and past the other. Two guards actually look at themselves like, did that actually just happen?
You need some help there, buddy.
I'm not used to swords. I prefer daggers.
Hey. One with the blade, I see.
Do you want to move, or is that you go?
I could. I'm going to move there. They don't, because they don't get opportunities because I'm still in range. Thank God I can do that. So that's me done.
Okay. The guards go. The one with the crossbow looks a bit uneasy, but keeps on loading a bolt into it, so that's his turn. The other two are going to turn around and look at you, Akmenos, and they're going to try and attack you each. Is Sanctuary still on?
It's constant. Yeah.
Oh, if he... I can't remember if he makes a successful attack or he attacks. Let me just read it real quick.
Please don't be.
Makes an attack, casts a spell that affects an enemy, or deals damage to another creature. So makes an attack.
Okay, so he succeeds.
Ow! That hurt.
And then he attacks. Does 14 hit your AC?
Nope.
Okay, so you guys had this awesome battle, Antonio and Gregory, in the corner of the room, and this side of the room, this other half of the room, is just missing each other constantly. Just swords. They can't see each other. It's madness. Yeah, one's going to take a swing, and he fails his wisdom save, so he just doesn't even swing. Those guards are having a rough time. Antonio, you watch this blade dance in the dark. What do you want to do?
But Blade Dance in the Dark sounds really romantic. I'm going to look at Gregory and just sort of like nod and then
Nod back.
charge at the gentleman to the
Ooh,
left.
I like this. It's like a. Oh, can we not act at the same time, Jordan? That would have been so cool.
It's all in
Like,
the same
can you just imagine
second.
both of us like?
No.
Oh, I can't describe it.
Right. I'm gonna swing with the sword, but I'm gonna use the side of the sword. I'm not
You're
gonna use the
attempting
blade.
to do non-lethal damage.
I am, yes. So I'm gonna roll that d20. Actually, I've got. Is it
You're
a
gonna
long
roll
sword that I
that
picked up?
D20.
Is it a long sword I picked up?
Yes, it is. They're all using longswords.
Okay, because I can just roll that.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Is that +5 already, or is that
Yeah,
how it works?
that's already
that already has a
+5.
+5.
All right. Okay. So I rolled a artificial 20.
Okay, so you an artificial 20. You rolled a 20, which hits the AC, and you already have damage come through. You're using it two-handed, I'm assuming.
No, one
you have
hand.
a shield, one hand.
Yes.
So it's 9 non-lethal damage, which is actually enough anyway. You hit the guard with the hilt of your blade, and he just goes down like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. I'm not gonna make any witty quips. I'm just gonna let him hit the floor. And that's my turn done.
I love the fact I initiated this and I've punched one person and you've just gone killed everything.
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
everything.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, unless you want to do anything else,
No.
Gregory, it's your turn.
Okay, so this is where I think my rogue prowess comes into play. I can interact with an object as a bonus action, correct?
Depends, but most interactions with objects are bonus actions, yes.
Cool. Okay. Oh, right. It said use an object, but I'm gonna pick up the keys that are on the old guard's body,
Oh, okay.
and I'm gonna put them away in my. I don't even know what a bird
Your
wears.
clothes.
Yeah, my clothes. Yeah. And then I'm gonna go over to, because the guard is facing the last guard that is below.
Is facing
Akmanos is facing Akmanos. Cool. So I'm gonna go up behind him, and I'm just gonna go in for that swoop again on the back and the back of the legs. I'm gonna go for a swoop.
Okay. Do your swoop with advantage.
Thank God these advantages they're happening. 15.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. So got a 3. Oh, ignore that. I don't know why my finger just did that. That's a 3.
Okay, so the first one's a 3. 4 minus 1.
8.
11.
11.
Okay, so this time you stamp on the back of his knee, and his knee slams into the ground. You hear a as the bones in his knee shatter. He looks up at Akmenos, and then he just passes out from the pain.
You said non-lethal. What's the best I could do?
Okay.
I didn't think we'd actually break out of prison. I was more thinking we'd worm our way out, but no, we're just going fuck this.
Okay, Akmenos. Gregory, actually, do you want to move any further, or is that you comfortable where you are?
I'm going to sink back to here. Move twice. I'm disengaging.
Wait, there's no one there to.
You can disengage as a
Oh.
bonus. I don't think you need anyone next to you.
No, there's no one next to you. You're fine.
So I don't need anyone near me to disengage.
No, it's when you're in 5 foot of someone. If you go
Yeah,
out
but
of
I'll,
that,
allow,
you-
I'll allow you to disengage as a bonus action without anyone near you.
Thank you.
It's just
Basically, just want to hide behind the door.
okay. All right, so Akmenos.
I started
the
it
lone
all.
guard. with a crossbow.
I love also the fact this has all been in low light, so it's just been sneaking around, stabbing people, knocking him out. We're so bad. This is. I think I can do this time. I'm gonna stab the guard non-lethal if I hit. So
Stab him
Just
non-lethally.
gonna stab him in jugular non-lethal.
a flash of
50.
inspiration from your teammates actually landing hits. You finally land one.
what damage is it?
It's your sword, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's 1d8 plus your strength bonus modifier.
1d8 plus 1, so 4.
Okay, you slam your sword into his head, the flat side. You watch as his helmet rings and he grabs one of his ears. But he's not unconscious, he's still standing.
Then I'm going to bonus action. I can't do that because I don't have another weapon. Damn it!
Just punch him in the face.
Yeah, just
Punch him in
No.
the face.
I can't do any more because I only have one attack. And my bonus action 2-weapon fighting, I normally have 2 daggers, so I can't do with 1 weapon.
Oh.
So yeah, that's me out.
Okay, it's the guard's go. And he's going to get disadvantage on his attack, but he's going to try and crossbow you from close range.
ambitious.
Yeah,
I like it.
Does he have to make a wisdom saving throw? Because I know I have attacked him.
No, you attacked, yeah.
Oh.
14.
It's not
is
30, it's 14 plus 2, so it's 16.
just hits.
Okay, so
Gets impaled
Crossbow.
on a wall. Great.
Oh no.
that is a 1d8 plus dex.
I want his crossbow. This is what I want.
You take 6 damage from a bolt which strikes you in the shoulder.
Oof.
You feel a thud.
I just look at
Deep
him and go.
pain.
I just look at him and go. I will take your crossbow.
I will take your life, only
Okay.
your equipment.
He looks quite scared considering you've knocked out all his friends and he's in low light. You can barely see he's a human. There's this person basically who looks like a demon attacking him. There's another
Hello?
bird person off in the corner with massive wings. He's having the nightmare of his life.
Hello.
Antonio, your go.
Right. I'm just gonna walk towards him. I'm not gonna be directly in front of him, but I'm gonna be like, "Excuse me, sir, but would you please kindly get in the cell? Just get in the cell."
This has to be a persuasion check with advantage. No,
I mean, it's
intimidate or persuade.
an intimidation.
Hey, sir,
It's more of like,
kindly f off?
Would you kindly?
I'm gonna pay you $100 to fuck off. Come on.
That is the most polite way I've ever had someone intimidate someone.
It's more of like a dominance play. Like, I don't have to be intimidating. I could fucking kill you. Just get in the cell. You know what I mean? But in a nice way, like, yeah, for your own good. All right, yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. Intimidation?
I'm nicely threatening your life.
Yeah. 19.
19, yeah.
Nice.
We'll just say because he's the last one left. Normally, we'd wait until his turn for him to react, but we'll say that he just drops his crossbow and he just slowly walks into the cells on the right are open.
Mhm.
He walks into the open cell and just closes it behind him.
Good lad. Okay. Thank you, sir. Sorry about the mess. Okay.
Wait, is it the type of door that when it closes it locks automatically?
No, it's not currently locked.
Oh, okay. I'll walk over to them, bring out the keys that I've seen before being used. Jordan, is this a perception check?
No, we'll just say you don't have a There's no time factor.
Okay.
You can try as many keys you want. You just get the right key eventually.
I get the right key straight away because I'm that much of a badass.
Okay, yeah, sure. You can believe that.
Okay, cool.
Can I, while she's locking it, can I pick up the crossbow?
Oh, did he drop
And
it
then-
or did he? Yeah.
He dropped it outside, so, and then I just look at him and go, "Can I have the bolts as well, please?"
He doesn't even say anything. He just takes off the quarrel, I think it's called.
Quiver. Oh no, because
I think it's for someone else for crossbows.
yeah.
And then puts it like outside the cells, through the gaps in the cell, and lays it on the floor and just goes into the corner, crouches down, puts his knees up to his chest, and just stares at the wall.
Aw.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Shall we get these guys in the other cells?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I think
let-
that's a good idea, actually.
let's put them all in individual cells, so they.
Sounds like a good plan. But what is our plan now? Where are we going?
Well, you guys want to find your
Oh.
friend Lillian, right?
Yeah.
So we
Well, there
gonna.
we are. We got
Would-
ourselves a plan.
Would disguising as these guards be a good idea? We have
I-
the equipment and their uniforms.
I mean, if you want to arouse suspicion as to why you're a guard walking around without any plans or patrol.
Or a prisoner looking at you, the bird.
And then what are you going to say when someone questions you?
We're just moving you to a different facility. You being a naughty little bird.
All right.
So we could pretend to cuff you, and then if all shit breaks loose, you can just.
All right, but no cuffs on the wings, all right? No cuffs on the wings.
Deal,
All right,
all right.
all right, let's do that.
Okay, cool.
I guess we start moving them into individual cells and locking them then.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, Jordan, what type of crossbow is that? Just so I can add it to my inventory.
This is a light crossbow. It has 5 quarrels or bolts in a quiver. I think it is a quiver, like you said.
Okay.
Are they wearing like tabards or anything, or like any kind of like uniform in particular, or is it just armor?
They're wearing on one shoulder, it's like a badge.
Is that
It
it?
has the insignia of the town in it. It's a bridge with just a bridge, but the keystone, the main stone in the bridge, is large. It has the face of a bear on it in gold.
Cool. So they're wearing like normal gear. So if I were like stuck in my chainmail, I'd be fine.
Yeah, they're not wearing any like military grade armor. It's all just like bring your own armor and stick this badge on it.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna put on one of the little badges then. I'm like, ooh.
After we put them all in, I guess I'll look to Antonio and go, finally, I've got a weapon I like.
It looks good on you.
You should
I
see him shoot it.
I would prefer to have my longbow, but, needs must.
Well, I heard you were a dagger wielding fella.
Preferably 2.
Same here, my friend. Same here. Why don't we go and get our equipment? I know where they keep it.
Oh, I was
I
just
would.
gonna ask that guy, but if you know, great, let's go.
Oh yeah.
You know
Much-
your ins and outs, yeah. Huh?
Maybe I do. Let's just say I know my way around a man. Jail cell. A jail cell. I know my way around a jail cell.
Okay.
I thought you were having a bit of a problem there, and you were saying you knew a person called Jail Cell. I was about to say that's an odd name.
Shall
thought
we
you
go,
were
shall we
going a
go, gentlemen?
Lead the way.
Before we do, is there anything in particular about the captain's uniform?
The captain is not here.
The old
man,
guy. I thought he was like
yeah.
a higher rank.
He is a higher rank than the soldiers he brought, but he's
Happy
not
as
the
cow.
captain of a guard because he has these. I can't remember what they're called. The freaking not the echelons, the chevrons. He has chevrons on his badge.
Hmm.
Or a single shepherd.
I'm going to cast Disguise Self. I'm going to become him.
Okay. You shrink about a foot in height. And become a bit wider around the belly.
Hey.
And you marvelous grey beard sprouts from your chin.
Did I hear what you sounded like? I couldn't remember.
You sounded kind of like this.
He didn't speak, did he?
He did a little.
He did when
He
I
had a bit
dimmed
of
the
a
lights and he
deeper-
ran away.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's get going.
You over there.
Stupid bird.
It'll do. It'll do.
Okay, cool.
As we're following Birdie, I'm gonna dim the lights so they'll eventually go out. So it's like a dark passageway towards where the cells are.
Okay.
Just as we're walking by, just doop doop.
The corridor, as I described earlier, ends in a door which leads to the staircase. As I presume you're all trying to be stealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would like you all to roll a stealth check.
Well, I'm definitely going to be stealthy. I don't know about those guys, considering they're all caked in armor.
23, punk.
I have +4, like
Wait.
you, and I still roll like 3.
20.
Plus.
16 plus 4. 20.
Oh, I get. Okay, so Akmenos, although he is a ranger, his footsteps aren't as quiet as you guys, but you managed to make up for his lack of stealth. You open the door to the stairway and light spills from the rooms above. You slowly creep up, and you find yourselves, as you peek around the corner, find yourselves looking at an open foyer where the guards would walk through before going to their various rooms. And currently, 2 guards, one is the captain of the guard, stand in the center of the room in conversation. They're not speaking quietly, you can hear what they're saying. The older guard, speaking just to a guard you've never seen before, but seems to be younger.
What are they saying?
Well, funny you should ask.
Hmm.
The captain is the one doing most of the talking. So, we've got people down below. We think they might be cultists, it could be thieves. They're a bit tricky, you want to keep an eye on them. We've just sent some guards down to deal with them, but I have to go off and try and find this other tiefling. She escaped. I have a suspicion that she might be picked up by the Thieves Guild. The younger, inexperienced guard, you see his helmet is a little too large. It seems it has been fitted for him. Gives a nod, and his helmet sort of shakes as he does so. And he stands to attention, and the captain of the guard walks up the building. This younger guard just stares. He can't see you because you're stealthed, but he stares to where you would exit out of this stairway.
Are there any more? Is this the top of the stairs, or are there?
Yeah,
another
you have
way?
reached the top of the stairway. It's basically the ground floor, and then you've only experienced this building on the ground floor, and then the ground floor leads into this stairway, which goes under into the cells. There is a
Right.
top floor you saw from the outside, and Gregory, you would be familiar. They are actually the rooms of the guards, which are on the top floor, but Antonio and Akmenos, you don't know what they
So
are.
where would they be storing our equipment if it's not down in the cellars? Because I thought it would be down in the cellar.
That is my bad. It is in a chest by the table, right before you leave the room, so you can grab your equipment before you leave.
Okay,
Cool.
cool.
I was meant to say that,
Can
sorry.
I tell them that it's is in there? So they know
Yeah.
it's me that shows them.
Well, you would not have seen it gone inside, so I think you would have to tell them to be certain. But I should have described the chest. That's my bad.
All right, I'll go over to the chest, and if it's locked, I'll use my thieves' tools to unlock.
Okay, it is locked. It has a large brass lock on the front, and if you try any of the keys, they do not work. It seems to be.
Cool.
A different key.
I'll pick the lock with my thieves' toolkit.
Okay, roll your thieves toolkit, please.
How do I do that?
Wait, as a dex. So you should click it, and it should ask you for an ability, and it should pick dex. I don't know how exactly it works in D&D Beyond.
How have you got a thieves toolkit?
Because she's a
Rogue, you get
you
thieves
can pick
tools.
it.
But she doesn't have a gear.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
that is a good point. You can't lockpick the chest because
Can I lockpick with my claws?
the lockpicks in the chest.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be that guy. I was just confused.
No, I get what
Can
you're
I
saying
lockpick
now.
with my
I didn't know
claws?
that.
If not, I
I'll
have
allow
another
you to do it with
idea.
disadvantage. You can do it with
Okay.
disadvantage, but whereas since you're using a tool not made for lockpicking, there is a
One.
chance that you break the
I
lock.
don't want to
Yeah,
do it. I don't want to do it.
yeah,
Wait,
you've already done
actually,
it.
okay, fine. I'll go up to lock. I'll pick it up. I'll look at it. Hey, spellcaster.
Do we both look?
I'm not really a spellcaster. I think you're the spellcaster. Mainly.
Cool.
You know that fancy thing you did to your lock over the back then? I need you to do it to this.
When you want to break it?
Yeah. You want your stuff
Okay,
back,
cool.
don't you?
Yeah. I'm gonna just. I was gonna do like a fancy rhyme, but I couldn't think of anything.
Thanks for that, buddy.
Yeah, well, you're welcome, bud. And, yeah, I shoot the lock.
And then I crack it open and lift it. Lift the chest open.
Okay, inside is your equipment plus a few extra bundles that you're not familiar with.
Ooh.
I'm gonna pick up my daggers, put them back by my sides, get my toolkit, put it back in my little pouch, toolkit pouch, put it back in my cloak.
As you rummage through, you notice one of the piles starts moving.
I pick it up. I look at it.
Do you open it? This it's a bundle of like clothes, like someone's equipment.
All right, I'm gonna hold it and be like, "Is this any of you guys's?"
There's a shape like 2 fingers wide moving underneath one of the cloaks.
It's moving.
Anguis? Anguis, is that you, buddy?
What's the Anguis?
I just go, come to me.
Excuse me, what? What are you asking me to do?
Come to me.
this
Come to me,
rogue
buddy.
pokes its head out of the bundle of clothes,
Whoa!
looks at Antonio and drops onto the floor. And
Dropped onto
I
the
get on my
floor.
knee. I'm probably confused. I get down on one knee and I'm like, Anguis, buddy, hey. And I like,
He has a
it
magic
just lightly
rope.
taps your face with its rope.
What in the high heavens is that?
this is my friend.
He's a special kind of person who has made friends with a rope. So I just don't ask a lot of questions. I just accept them, to be quite honest.
I'll look past Anguis a bit. Is my bag in there as well? My
Your equipment is currently being held by Gregory.
I dropped it on the floor.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
your equipment is currently on the floor.
There's
grab-
a rope! There's a snake rope! There's a snake in my boot.
I'm gonna grab my fanny pack.
Missed that.
I'm gonna open it, and I'm gonna be like, "Come on, boy, in you go." And he slithers in, I'm guessing.
You all have enough time to re-equip, put all your weapons, equip your weapons, tie your rope, creatures onto your belt, all the stuff you need to do.
Just so you know, I'm going to equip all my stuff, but I'm still going to look identical to the captain. So, like, it's like I put my backpack on, but then it just sort of, like, disappears, if you get me.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna head
Okay, 'cause
over to Akmenos, and I'm gonna hand him one of my daggers. I need you to keep this for me, you know, in case we get pulled over for whatever reason. But keep it safe, okay?
I already have 2 by my waist. So
But you're in. Wait, are you in the thieves? Not thieves. Are you in the soldier armor, or are you in your normal gear? Or is it
I'm
only
in
Dave
my-
that changed?
it was only Dave that used. Thingy.
All right. In that case, Can't believe I'm doing this. Hey, fella. Spellcasting fella. Sorry, I forgot your name.
It's Tony.
Tony.
Call me Tony.
Alright, Tony. Can't say that in my accent. Tony.
Tony.
I need you to hold this if that's alright.
Okay, I'm gonna pop it into my little fanny pouch. Fanny pouch? Fanny pack?
Wait, is that the one that disappears?
Yeah.
What the?
Your
Where
bum
did you?
bag.
Where did?
Again, he magic.
It's a
The
fun
bag is bigger on the inside. We managed to fit. It's quite disturbing. We managed to fit a null head in there.
A null head?
If
Again,
I could,
don't ask.
What are you?
I could fit.
Who are you guys? What are you? A
We
null
are.
head?
What's our adventurer name again?
I
We are Wagamuffin, the adventuring company extraordinaire.
The
Loving to meet you,
Wagga
Gregory.
who muff?
Wagamuffin.
There's
Never
a ridiculous
thought about
name. That is the most ridiculous name I have ever heard in my life.
Well, the Thieves Guild is a ridiculous name. Like, being conspicuous, please. Jesus.
I think you can tell who made the name. It was this one and the
Hey,
other tiefling.
it was
Alright,
the little one.
Okay. Well, Wagamuhoof, whatever your name is, I'm grateful for your service. Now, let's go and get your friend back.
Yes. Am
First,
I pretending to handcuff both of you? What's going on?
I think it would be easier if we just didn't act. We just scared him away. This guy looks like he's quivering in his boots already. I could just dim the lights and make an ominous sound behind him, and he'd probably sprint off 30 miles.
Try that then. If that doesn't work, I am his superior.
I forgot who
Yes.
you were on about then. I thought you meant the guy in the cage. We're going on
Oh, we
about
don't know this guy
the
yet, do
young
we?
fella. Okay,
Let's do.
So
It's-
I'm guessing there's torches in the room.
The room above is lit by sunlight. There are windows.
Damn.
So natural light flows in. Seems the architect has done a good job. The flow of natural light in the room is very well done.
Of course, the architect did well this time. I guess I do. I don't want to do tremors because that's a bit
Wait.
too far.
Jordan, does this
Yes.
happen to be the god that I'm familiar with, that I may have mentioned before?
No, this
Okay.
is not the same god.
God damn it. No, not the same god, but the god that...
Not the corrupt god you
Okay, that's fine.
made me make up.
Well, I thought because, like, you know, you're like, oh, he's quite
No, I like the
young
idea.
or new, and I was like, oh, maybe.
No, I get you.
So I'm gonna try and scare him away. The plan is to, if the windows are openable, I'm just gonna make them fly open, and then create an ominous whisper. The sound of an ominous whisper, like near him, and when he, keep it following him if he moves.
Okay, so you guys head back up the stairs. Once again, seeing the young, inexperienced guard. And what sounds in specific are you making him hear?
It just says ominous whispers, and any of the windows that are unlocked, they fly open.
Okay, so he is standing there. Then you start to see him look around. And then the windows fly open. And he runs out.
There we go. Quite. The demonic side of me does quite love doing that.
Very
The main
interesting.
Hall is now empty.
Shall we mosey then?
Alright, guys. Keep close. Let's go get your friend back. I start walking
Okay.
across the thing.
So no one spots you. Your stealth check from earlier is still in effect very high. So you cross the foyer and you exit into the city of Stonebridge. The massively tall buildings are around you. Those of you from smaller towns or communities, this is almost overwhelming. The buildings themselves like giant monsters, which crowd and stand well above you. But the Gregory pushes through, very familiar with the city itself, and leads you to what you think at first is a graveyard, but then pulls you just past it and hops down a wall, which for the sake of speed, I'll say you all just pass. You don't have to roll anything for it. You hop down a wall.
Can I do some roleplay thing before this?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
So what brings you two fellas to Stonebridge? Because you don't look like you're local.
Well, we're doing a favor for an individual.
Ah, okay. Some sketchy fellows with a motive. I know all about them.
We're not sketchy. Akmenos here died, so we managed to get a priest to resurrect him, and now we're paying him back. I say that about blinking, by the way. Just
you were resurrected.
Yes, it's a bit. It's a bit fuzzy. I don't really want to go into it.
Well, fuck me sideways. That is impressive. Nah,
The bleep?
Sorry?
Where was the bleep?
Oh, sorry. I mean, fuck sideways.
You didn't even beep it. He's beeping me.
No, that is very impressive. I'd shake your hand, but I don't like touching people, so I won't do that. But you know, you two seem. I mean, you're a law-abiding citizen, spellcaster, and although me and you don't seem eye to eye, you're all right. You're all right. And you're just badass. I point to the tiefling.
I'm just like holding my bow with like a bolt in, just like getting reused to it. Just like a bit disorientated from not having it since we did past. I got resurrected. Just getting reused to it.
So, you said you were looking for a fellow here, right? Can I be of service?
I wouldn't say fella. Why am I speaking like you? I wouldn't. I'm just like, let's go. Let's do it. Let's just say Antonio's doing that. Like he starts like not mocking you, not mocking you, just like accidentally picking it up, like just fascinated by the little bird person. So it's like, yeah, I wouldn't say a fella. I mean, she's like this tall, horns.
Oh,
likes to run around.
No, you said you were no. No. I mean, you said you were here for another reason, like before your little girl was taken.
Out of character. Why were we here?
To
It's
deliver a
my
letter.
sorcerer to give a letter to them because of Renton. What you didn't pay Renton, so he asked you to do a favor instead.
Yeah, we had 50 less gold than we needed for the diamond, so this was like the way of making that up.
So we're just delivering a letter.
Mm-hmm. Well, it might go on from there because fucking gnomes.
Gnomes. Wait, was he a halfling?
I thought.
He was a halfling. No.
Oh, he was a halfling.
That's a minute.
Don't trust anyone.
Okay.
Well, if I can help you guys in any way at all,
You can
call on me.
Help us find the little one.
Of course,
We need
and
to find her.
that is where we're heading now. So,
Where is this? Where are we
Okay.
heading?
this is a little bit of a precaution. Okay. You need to copy me, listen to me, and don't do anything I wouldn't do.
All right.
So does that mean
Let's
not
do that.
causing people to run away by creating ominous whispers behind their back?
Listen, I admire creativity. I admire your skill, but where you're going is dangerous. You need to listen. All right, mimic what I do. Don't speak unless you're spoken to. And just be careful. All right, because I can only look out for myself. I'll get your friend out, but from then on, if you don't listen to me, I can't help you.
Man,
we have a
can't
deal?
help you now.
We have a deal,
Yeah.
If
fellas.
you're saying that, I'm like, I've got a hand on my chest and just healing myself for a little bit.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay,
you guys sketched out at this point? Are you like worried or anything, or are you good?
Well, at
No.
this point, you guys have been led through a graveyard, down a wall, and you are approaching what seems to be like behind a large church, but it seems to be a opening to the sewers. You know, like in movies where you see the huge sewer pipes. And you
Yeah.
go inside, walk in like it walking into the sewers. That's where she's led you. Like you've just finished your sentence. He's just finished his sentence, and that's where you are right now as he asks you this.
Why would you be nervous? Are
Have
you okay, Chris?
Have you ever been to a thieves guild?
I mean, no.
It's a little bit different to your country town, boy.
I mean, I've been stabbed repeatedly by an 8-foot dragon, and he's died. I don't think this is gonna phase us.
Well, you just have some fun down here, yeah?
Ow!
You
Jeez.
start to hear another voice, not one of you guys, the voice of someone you're familiar with, Gregory, in the distance, approaching the pipe.
All right.
From the same direction you guys came from.
Don't speak when you're spoken to. They don't like strangers. Stay together, okay?
Should I not be the captain right now? Well, the old man.
Oh shit!
I look like a guard, don't I?
Drop your disguise.
Around the
Drop
corner,
your disguise.
around
I
the
jump-
corner,
And then I just.
first of all, you see a guard walk. A rather muscular, square-jawed guard, sans helmet. He shaved his head completely, but he has a square-looking beard, and he has a scar like across his forehead, looking like a deeper wrinkle. He is accompanied by another bird person, this time completely jet black, looking more like a crow than any other type of bird. They are a little under 5 foot, so smaller than Gregory. And you recognize this, Gregory, as Cyrus, the leader of the other Thieves Guild.
Any of that working towards us?
They're walking towards you, and you hear Cyrus. Thanks for giving all the Aarakocra southern accents, by the way. So now I have to use southern accent with on Aarakocra. So you hear yeah, so I thought that was probably for the best. I'm not sure if that's what do we have here?
Boy, hello.
So ain't you a son of a beep? Gregory, I thought they'd got you in those jails. I
Oh.
thought my man here had put you away for good.
Well, don't you be so complimentary of your staff now, Cyrus. You know how bad they are. Well, I was actually coming to pay you a visit. It seems like you have something of mine that I would like back.
Well, I didn't think you'd miss it very much, so I didn't think you'd be coming for it. It's just a girl. Why are you so worried about it?
Well, let's say that things have changed in my my wants and needs lately. So, looky here. Who's this fella next to you? I seem to recognize him. Why is he not at his post? Could have used him earlier.
He's, you know what these humans are like. They don't take orders too well. Why don't you introduce yourself? Again, to the others who haven't met you. The man looks at both Antonio and Akmenos, already have met Gregory. The name is Stephos. What are you doing here?
Well,
talking?
they're with me.
I thought I'd put you in the cell.
You thought you put us in the cell, but you didn't keep anyone there to keep us. You know me now, Stephos. How many times have I escaped from that jail?
I don't think you should blame it on Stephos. We both know how much of a slippery fella you can be.
That's true. That's true.
So, who are your friends here? Why you not normally want to bring backup with you?
I just want to clarify that you haven't seen me as a tabaxi. And I'm a cat now.
Okay.
Just so you know.
When did you... Hold on.
I dropped my disguise.
Oh,
I
shoot.
can't...
So when I turn around, I'm going to know that you're a tabaxi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you turn around to talk about them, you'll spell that.
You'll see me as like a little...
Right here, I have my friend... Oh! What the wind?
Oh, hello.
Wait.
Hi. Can I talk now?
No. You know what? Just don't say anything, alright?
Okay.
Well, this was my human friend, Antonio. Well, Tony, sorry. Tony. And my other spellcasting friend, Manos, but it seems here we got ourselves a little bit of a cat.
And then when she says cat, as in like, I pull up my hood, just like, okay.
All right. Well, there was an interesting turn of events. I didn't expect that.
I didn't see, I've never seen you hang around with a cat before, so I was quite surprised, but it seems you were even more surprised, which is, brings a lot of joy to my heart.
Yep. You know what? We're gonna leave this conversation here. We got things to do, places to be, all that jazz.
I don't think I'm gonna let you, get away that easily. You know, Gregory, I can tell that you are planning on coming to my home. And you know me, I don't like guests who arrive uninvited. And you were bringing more than yourself. So how about you come in, make yourself at home? I can make you all a nice meal, and we can sit down with the gang and have a good chat. How about that?
You know,
That sounds lovely.
As tempting as that sounds, I'm gonna have to agree. You know how partial I am to a group meal.
I actually did not understand what you just said.
How do you say partial in a Texan accent? Partial I am to a group meal.
Partial.
So follow me, and Stephos, lead the way. Be a good man now. And Gregory, I would keep that beak closed. I know you can chat a bit too much.
You know me so well. He's choking on a crisp.
Stephos leads
I
the
love
way.
this.
Gregory, black feathered Cyrus, sorry, you're Gregory, stands there, just watches you as you expecting you to follow.
Who, me?
All of you
Oh yeah,
to follow
yeah.
Stephos.
Right, I'll turn around and say, you motherfucker. And I'm pointing to Tony right now.
What's up?
You didn't tell me you were a tabaxi.
You've not told us a lot of things, so... let's be real, I'm not a tabaxi, I'm human.
You deceived me.
No. I'm human. That's all I gotta say.
And then why are you standing here as a cat? Is this why you were so into me when we first met?
I wasn't into you.
Oh, you were
I
into
wasn't. I wasn't into you.
You were trying
Why am
to
I
touch
talking
me.
about this?
You were trying to get my feathers.
I just wanted to say hello.
Yeah.
If we were cell buddies, we had to say hello to each other and be nice.
You were
I understand
a bit
that.
too older enthusiastic, fella, and now I know why.
No. I understand that common courtesy isn't a common thing in the Thieves Guild, but where I come from, we're nice to each other. Right, Akmenos? We're nice to each other, bud.
You're standing on very thin ice now, buddy, considering I'm going to get your friend for you.
Am I?
I thought I told you all to close your beak. That's really bad. I thought I told you all to close your beak.
All right.
I guess I kind
I
of
don't
like
have one.
push both of them and just go, just move. Come on.
All right. I go willingly.
Yeah, so you all step into this large, wide sewer pipe, and the smell is horrendous, especially to you, Antonio, who has a bit more of an increased sense of smell. You walk through and you slosh through the muck and the grime, and eventually you emerge into a part of the pipe which has platforms on each side and a railing. A ladder and railing that you can climb up to. Stephos leads you up the pipe, up onto this platform, and down a series of corridors, which Gregory, you are familiar with, having been here once before. You are taken through these maze of corridors. You get the sense that Stephos is purposely disorienting you. At one point, you do circle back to a series of corridors you'd already walked down, and he continues the opposite direction, the left side instead of the right side he took you down earlier. So he is trying to confuse you. Eventually, you start to hear noises, clamoring of cutlery, and the sound of boots on stone, and the ruckus sound of some people singing in the distance, some having intense conversation. And you emerge out of this pipe into a room which has been built into this sewer system. You see many tables on stone and wooden planks. And as soon as you enter, the noise stops. Everyone turns to look at you. There's about 5 or 6 people here currently. Some of different races. A gnome. There is a tabaxi here as well, and there is 3 humans. The tabaxi does not look like you, Antonio. He has almost black, dark blue fur.
I'm bright ginger. So.
And he looks like a lot. You're a bit lean, aren't you? He's quite wide.
Oh no,
you're wide. He's also wide then. He's a buff boy. He looks almost like a tiger, but has the coloring of a panther.
Well, I didn't know you were keeping those kinds around here now.
Well, you have your friends, I have mine. They're good in a pinch.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, are you guys being racist? I say that out loud.
I wouldn't say so much as racist, but it's hard for superior kinds such as ourselves to not talk down to lesser folks such as you.
He's got a point there, mister.
I'm just gonna hold my tongue.
Cat got your tongue?
I'll actually laugh at that. I'll be like, yeah, I see what you did there, because I'm a cat.
He turns to what you presume is the rest of the Thieves Guild.
Speak of the devil.
We've got some friendly company here we're going to be having for dinner. I hope everyone gets along swimmingly. I know how you cats don't like water, but we will be in the sewers, so you got to get used to it. He walks up to what you can see is a rather grand seat, much grander than the others. The others are plain wood, but this one has a design etched into it. He pulls it out away from a large table. Think of like a Harry Potter house table, like really long, goes for as long as the room. He pulls the main chair out, and he gestures to you, Gregory, and goes, Gregory here is going to be our guest of honor, so Gregory, why don't you take the seat at the head of the table?
I say necessary. You know that. You're not getting me special treatment.
Gregory, it's been a long time since we've had a meal together, and especially I haven't met one of my kind in a long time. I would be remiss if I didn't let you be at the head of the table.
All right, then. So I'll go and sit on the head of the table.
No one has sat down currently, and you sit down first, and then as soon as you sit down, all the Thieves Guild scurry to their positions. They leave spaces for Akmenos, Antonio. Stephos already sits down. And what's his name? Cyrus grabs a chair from the corner of a room, brings it over, and he puts it next to you. And he sits down next to you. Gregory.
Okay. So, a little pickle we had the other day. I believe you've got something that belongs to me.
Well, you say she belongs to you, but I would beg to differ. She's
What?
currently in a cell of mine.
How about we do a good old-fashioned replacement?
You've got something sweeter to offer. I'm all ears.
I do indeed. I want a private conversation with Jordan at this point.
Okay.
Not Jordan. Cyrus.
Okay, all right. I was like, do these guys have to leave now or something?
Well, I can mute them. So hold on.
Oh, okay. All right.
Right. I don't think they can hear us now. If you can hear us, shake your heads. Oh, they can't hear us. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Right. So, I know that Tabaxi folk are pretty prestigious for you guys. So how about we do a little trade-off here?
I'm listening.
You bring me the girl out. You can take these two fellas. How about that? 2 friends for 1 friend.
That would be a pretty good deal, but what's to stop me just taking them now?
Well, you see,
taking them from you and having all 3 of them.
Thing is, something special about these folk. I'll give you the tip-off, but you gotta give me your word. You know? Us Thieves Guild. I know we're different, but we got our rules to abide by. You give me your word, I'll give you mine.
Can you roll a persuasion check with advantage, please? Or deception if you're lying. It's up to you. You don't have to tell me.
Do I tell you what I've got?
Tell me what you've got, but I won't check, so
That's
I won't know.
Perception. Oh, right, okay.
Persuasion,
19.
sorry.
Oh, persuasion. 22.
Okay. He holds out a clawed hand to shake yours. And he gives her like a smile because he knows you don't want to do it.
You think I don't want to do it?
Okay. All right.
A shake.
All right. He shakes your hand and then he gets out of your conversation, stops leaning close to you, and then he gestures to the rest of the table.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
And thank you as well. So, it looks like our guests are rather hungry, so how about you all tuck into a nice meal? We've got some of the finest foods around. Does anyone have a preference?
No, I'll eat what I can get.
Some fish, maybe, for the...
Right, yeah, I knew you were gonna fucking say it. I don't know, maybe do you not have any birds, like chickens, pheasants? I'll eat anything.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were trying to insult my my hospitality. And us Aarakocra are known for our hospitality.
Well, I can definitely see it, so thank you very much for your kindness.
He does his best attempt of a finger snap, and some of people in peasant clothing come out from a separate room, and they have food on trays. Several people, each with a different dish. They lay them out across the table, one at a time.
Do the peasants look like they're there willingly?
No. You notice, as you're thinking this, that a couple of them have their legs chained, manacled together.
Anybody would call the thieves go for a reason.
Okay.
Just bat an eye. Just don't look.
I would like for us all to tuck into our food, and then we can have more of a discussion afterwards when we're all a bit more full.
Well, I appreciate the offer, but I'm not feeling very hungry at the moment. I'll just enjoy the atmosphere.
Okay, that's your loss, friend. How about you? And he turns to you, Akmanos. Are you hungry? Surely you would not deny a simple man as myself the pleasure of feeding his guests.
I used to hunt in the forest, so whenever I get chances like this, why waste them?
You watch as he begins to tuck into his food. And when he starts, the rest of the Thieves Guild do as well. None of them speak the whole time. None of them engage in conversation. And it's almost like a strained silence in the air. Like, it's close to breaking, but no one wants to break it first. And unless you guys want to say something, the meal.
So where's the tiefling?
You just say this as the.
Just say it. I just say it.
He looks up and goes,
I think it's time to bring her out, don't you?
I didn't know the tiefling was part of it too. I thought you were talking about the other thing, the other girl.
I am.
All right. Okay. He points at another corridor, which you guys have not seen yet, and some of the Thieves Guild members stand up and exit the room. Only the gnome and the other tabaxi are currently here. You hear some sounds of struggling, and then a person is brought out, but it is not Lillian. It is a young half-elf woman. Most of her face is covered by a cowl, but you can see her ears, like she's got this cowl around her mouth and over her nose, but her ears stick out long, but not as long as Nell's. She has long hair, which she has tied back into a series of braids closely to her scalp. And she's not Lillian. Cyrus stands up, turns to Gregory. This is who you wanted, yes? So...
Yeah.
Is that, are you happy with this deal?
I am. I get up from my chair and I start walking over to her. And,
Hey!
I'm gonna go in for a quick hug.
She hugs you back, and she doesn't show it, but you can tell she's nervous and she trembles slightly.
I pull back from her with my clawy hands, and I'll put my hand up against her face and just say, "Don't worry, you're okay now."
Gregory, what the hell?
I'm sorry, guys.
Where's the tiefling?
But I had to do what I had to do. And I'll look back at Cyrus. I have your word.
I read the chat. It made me laugh. You have my word. You are free to go.
All right. Let's go. And I saw it walk out.
Gregory and this unnamed female start to walk out.
Gregory?
I'll walk.
Do you walk in?
I'm
okay.
walking.
Yeah.
So, Do you remember what you were telling me about this the Thieves Guild earlier? Telling me how it operates. Telling me all the names of the higher ups. Stefano, is it? Is it Stefano, right? This is our character, right? I forgot his name. Stefos. Yeah, like Stefos here. You told me all their names and their secrets, and now you're just leaving us here?
Oh, that reminds me. And I'll turn back to Cyrus. They're both spellcasters. Good luck. And I run out.
I'm firing a fireball at her as she's leaving. I don't care. he. Sorry.
I attempt to dodge it.
Okay, we gotta see the attack roll.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Sorry, I've closed all my shit accidentally. How is everyone? 1 second. Won't be a minute.
Everyone doing well?
Are we all good? Yeah. Are we happy? Fuck you, by the way.
I'm feeling great.
What's your fucking problem?
So, the other thing I was going to say is, Siren, is it? Cyrus. I guess I look at him while this is going on. Can I roll an insight and try and guess if Gregory's traded us two for
Yeah, you can roll an insight check. Don't forget your attack, Dave. Are you still rolling?
Yeah, I'm loading up the page. Sorry. How am I gonna do it? Fireball.
Okay, you just rolled 1,000,000 attacks.
Did I? Oh shit! Sorry.
Is 17 beat Gregory's AC?
Imrath.
Yep.
Okay, so you are hit by a firebolt for 5 damage. No, not 5 damage, 4 damage.
Can I not roll? Or does it already say?
You already rolled damage.
21 on the inside.
Okay, yeah, this is... Unless Gregory wants to correct me, this is total betrayal.
It is indeed.
You are being betrayed. Okay, there you go.
So there's no way I can dodge that, no?
You get hit by 5 fire damage, but you are technically faster than these guys, so you can run away from them. You don't get stopped at all.
Alright, I'm just gonna take the hit.
Well, you can actually you fly away, can't you? Because you have wings.
I can't pick her up, though.
No, that's true.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm still gonna run. I'm still, this time, though, I'm gonna hold my wings out. And then to, cover her completely. And just keep running until we exit the building. Well, exit the room.
Are we... I'm just going to look at Akmenos and, are we going?
We're going. At this point, we're going.
I'm afraid that wasn't the deal. Your friend said that I get to keep you if he takes the girl. Now,
And I guess I just look at Cyrus and just go, well, he was not, we're not his to trade, so. And then
Sorry.
I guess I'm now looking round for a way out, either the way we came in or another way out with the least.
3 corridors. The one that Gregory just ran down, which is the way you came in. The one where the peasants came from, which is, you presume, some sort of kitchen area. And then the third one, which is where the half-elf prisoner was brought from.
Are we up? Are we up a bit on the platforms, or how far up are we? Or are we on the floor?
You are currently sat at a table.
I guess I kick the chair back, standing up, and then I'm just looking at the way we came in and just begin bolting for it.
I am gonna do the same. Because wouldn't I'd be already standing anyway because I shot at Gregory, didn't I?
Yes. So, as you start to move, Cyrus springs up from his chair, pulls out a rapier from his belt, a long thin blade, and the other tabaxi stands up and goes to grab you, Antonio, and the gnome points at you, Akmenos, and attempts to cast a spell on you.
Okay.
You have to please make a wisdom saving throw, Akmenos. And then,
Wisdom saving.
Antonio, you're a dex or a strength check to try and escape this grab.
I'm gonna do a strength attack. Because I'm fucking massive.
Ha! I am fucked.
15.
Eight wisdom.
You do beat him in strength.
And yeah.
Just. He goes to grab you, the giant tabaxi, and you grab his arm and you push it away from you, and you push him back, and he stumbles backwards.
I'm gonna hiss at him. I'm gonna just do a cat hiss.
And the gnome points at you, Akmenos, and you cannot move. You are held in place by the spell hold person.
Do I see this or?
You see at the corner of your eye, Akmenos just not moving, stiff as a board.
Okay, that's weird. What the hell?
So, am I able to still do somatic spells?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Verbal.
Okay.
No, it's not somatic. Verbal spells only.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Does anyone have a cut-off time, by the way? Do we have to stop at 3?
3:15 is my latest. I need to get showered and go to work. Which is really far.
Funny.
Thank you. I work from home, just so anyone knows.
Okay,
Alright,
so I know we're in a dark room. I look around. What type of lights are there?
There are candles on the table, and there is a sconce on one of the walls, which has a lit torch.
What's a sconce?
It holds the torch. On
Oh, right, okay.
I'm hoping this works. As he thingies me, whole person, I'm going to thaumaturgy all of them as dim as they go, and then hopefully they'll burn out.
Yeah, okay.
Will that
The lights go
plunge
out,
the room
but
into darkness?
no, the tabaxi and the Aarakocra can all still see in. They have dark vision.
I know, it's just I'm hoping
Okay.
to be able to sneak away a bit. And then I shout to Antonia, I need some help.
Are we not doing turn order? We're just doing like whatever.
We're just out.
Yeah.
We're free flowing the combat.
Ad-libbing it. Alright, okay, cool. I'm gonna fire a frostball at the gnome.
Okay, go ahead.
Did I not cast it? Just did damage.
I
No,
see the
the
cast.
5.
You rolled
5 is-
a 1, so
Did
it's
I?
5 in total. Yeah.
Yeah, the total is the top number, the red number.
It just says 5. Oh, right.
5
Okay,
is
cool.
great
I see.
attack.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
5 plus 1. Right. Okay, so I rolled a 1.
Okay, so you go to fire a frostbolt. You don't know whether it's the suddenly dim lights or just the fact that the gnome's a bit smaller than your usual target, but your frostbolt goes straight past him, hits the wall behind him, and uses a nice little tiny snowflake-esque design on the wall.
Oh, pretty. Kmenos, bud, we need to. Yeah, I don't know what the hell we're gonna do here, buddy.
You actually, at this point, you hear. I was hoping Jess would be here for this moment, but I guess I'll do the voice. You do hear from down the corridor, Antonio! Is that
Sorry,
you guys? Can you help?
Is that coming from the prison one?
The prison area.
All
right, oh. Here she
I
is.
hit it. Antonio, help! Akvenos!
Which hole is that?
I
The
just
one the half-elf prisoner came from.
I go to Antonio. Antonio, go get her, but try and hit him while you're running away.
Oh, okay. Can I just do it then, or is that right, Jordan? Can I just take another turn, or
Sure, okay, sure.
I'm gonna bull rush the gnome. That's still a thing in fifth,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, just you charge them and you do your strength, and then if you succeed on a hit, then they are knocked prone. Sure.
Why does it keep double rolling?
You've got roll with advantage.
Sorry, I thought I turned that off. So 17. Well, 15.
Okay, yeah, you barrel them over, and they are knocked prone beneath you.
And I'm gonna begin running
Did that
towards
do-
the.
Did that do damage, or is that just not prone?
Imagine knocked his concentration, right?
That's what I'm hoping.
Bull rushing. You're knocking his concentration of his spell. Yeah, I'll allow you to do a.
Nice.
He'll do a con save.
I want this gnome to just let go of me.
He succeeds.
Oh,
So
He
he's still.
maintains concentration.
I'm just at this point. I'm hoping the gnome comes in front of me and I can just punt him as far as I can.
Okay.
I can't do. I can still do. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? I guess I look at the gnome. Or can I look at him? Am I able to look at him? I think
You can certainly move your eyes.
I look at the gnome and I begin casting Hunter's Mark on him. So I put my Hunter's Mark on the gnome. I was going to call him something there, but it was PG.
The bleeper wasn't ready. Okay, well, my heart says to go get Liliane, but my head is like, I can't do it alone. You know what I mean? This is Antonio speaking, so it's like,
Antonio, help!
You can go. I did say running backwards, throw spells.
what, you told me to go?
I did say go, just try and throw spells at him if you can knock his concentration, knock him out of this spell.
At this point, you haven't noticed, but you feel a presence behind you all of a sudden, Antonio.
Okay.
And Cyrus is behind you, as quiet as a shadow. And he will roll an attack.
Oof.
With advantage because he's a rogue and he's awesome.
He's a rogue. You're about
Actually,
to get.
Yeah, okay. I'll remind myself that for next time.
What's this?
I said, I could have done this instead, but I'll do it next time.
Okay.
Take 12 piercing damage as you feel a blade slide between the back of your ribs.
So we rolled, what, 24?
Yeah.
Yes.
Jesus. Okay,
Head
well,
would be the old man.
I take 12. Fucking hell, I'm on 10.
I forget we're all a bit squishy.
Squishy boys!
Uh-oh.
Okay. You guys can act now. Actually, it's about time for an Akmenos saving throw. For the wisdom saving throw, please.
I have
hold
plus
this.
0, so 12.
You succeed with a 12. I was just trying to figure out what it was.
I guess I break out the spell, I look at the gnome and just I just look at him dead in the eyes and I just go, I will dismember you first.
Oh,
Jesus.
shit. What up?
I guess that's all I can do. That's all I want to do. I guess I pull my bow out now, off my back.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Cyrus springs back away from you, disengages
Yeah.
with his flight, so he moves 40 feet away from you.
I thought he's a bird.
Just run! Run! You have an opportunity!
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna like hobble run.
Into the
Prisoner.
prisoners.
Yeah,
section.
the prison. Yeah.
Or what you presume is the prisoner section.
Yeah.
You walk in, and where you expect Lillian to be, it sounded like she was screaming for help, and you thought she was in prison. You walk in, and she's not actually in the cell. Her screams for help, it seems. You turn the corner, and she's just there with another guard, and they're just sat there, and they have a dog with them. A little white-looking dog, and the dog's going crazy.
Antonio,
I thought you were gonna
how
say-
do you get this thing to stop?
It looks vicious.
It keeps
And
biting me.
this is when, Lillian, you notice that Antonio has a large wound on his chest.
Where did you get that from? Why are you hurt?
Yep. Bird. That guy.
What? Sai? Sai did
Yeah.
that to you?
A little bit.
No.
Little bit. So, what? So you're with a guard and a dog right now?
Yes, this is
Yeah,
This is
the guard
Benji.
you don't recognize turns around and goes, "These friends are yours."
Oh yeah, there's some friend. We've been so we've done so many adventures together. We've been like he died, and then we resurrected him, and then we went to go see the guy, and then we go deliver a letter, and there's gonna be someone in Stonebridge, and then we got arrested, and that's when I found Thingy, and then I forgot his name. But then I came here, and yeah, pretty much.
I thought you guys were with the Gregory fella.
Fuck Gregory! That's all I say out of anger. I'm just confused. Like, what? What the
Cyrus
hell?
flies down the car. You watch Akamos as Antonio disappears, and you hear these fairly distant sounds. You can't quite make them out from your position. But Cyrus flies down the corridor after Antonio, and then stops abruptly when he hears the conversation. He's like, "I thought you were with Gregory. I didn't realize you were with Lily."
He said to come get Lillian. We don't know that guy. We just met him.
But we didn't. I thought you wanted her for nefarious reasons. We're here
No.
to, she got involved with guard, and we helped her out.
No, she's our little imp.
Oh,
She's with
these
us.
are the guys. These are the guys you told me about.
Yeah, these are the guys I was telling you about. You're
Sorry,
calling your
sorry, what?
accent now. I'm turning into a little Texan.
Well,
Sorry.
friend, I am very sorry for stabbing you through the torso. That was not very polite of me. If I knew the type of company you met was not Gregory, then I would have not have treated you like that.
Sai, why did you do that?
Well, we're a thieves guild. People coming in our base, we can't just let them walk all over us. We gotta show them who's boss. I didn't realize they were your friends. Please accept my apology. Here's a healing potion. Hands you a little healing potion.
Thank you. I was just about to ask, do you have an infirmary? But I'll take the potion. What the hell?
I guess while all this is happening, I've still got Hunter's Mark looking at a gnome, arrow drop back, and just fire it at it.
Roll attack.
You fire him
Roll attack.
anyway?
I
Doesn't know
don't
he
know.
doesn't
No.
I'm just sat here like, this gnome attacked me, it ain't gonna live, and I'm gonna dismember it.
Oh no.
6.
You fire an arrow and it slides off of the gnome's leather tunic.
I look at him and I just go, I will dismember you, and just run towards where Antonio went. I just peg it.
Antonio, your increased hearing range, you actually do hear this commotion from the other room.
Oh, so I can hear him shooting the gnome, right?
Yeah, well, you hear him say to the gnome, but what he's going to do to him.
I'm a little bit pissed off, confused, injured, embarrassed, and frankly a bit, what's the word? I'm a victim of racism.
So I was going to say happenstance.
Playing the
but...
racist card.
I'm just gonna be like, I don't hear that currently.
Okay.
Lillian, what the fuck?
What?
Why are you here if you're here willingly?
Because these guys were helping me.
To do what?
To get away from the gods, because I didn't want to go in the sail. It's so stinky.
Yeah, it was. What about
She
coming
said
together?
you guys were going to have some trouble and you needed help finding someone, and we could probably put you in contact with them. Of course, we need you to do a little something for us first. But we'd be talking to Lily, and she's quite nice, and she's a cheer to be around.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sai. See,
You just hear-
I'm not annoying.
At this point, a gnome comes running down the corridor.
An arrow just assailing from behind
He's trying to kill me!
There's just like an arrow, maybe two, just.
Who's out there? Have you brought that Menos?
Have I brought Akman?
Me just running down the hall going, get back here, you know.
I just sit there, like, not in the fetal position, but I sort of like put my knees up and I just go, oh.
Meanwhile, this is all happening. This rather new, you guys have never met dog, which Lillian seems to be petting, is trying to clamber all over her and lick her face and everything. And I think because we've hit 3 o'clock, and as the combat dies down, as the gnome runs in, and Akmanos, you start to assess the situation, I think we'll leave that for today. We'll start with you wondering what the hell's going on. I think that'll be fun.
I think I'm more confused than Menos at this point.
All right, guys, that's the session.
I want to do like a virtual high five for Jordan because it was so good. Good job, dude.
The worst bit was, if I'd have hit that gnome, I feel like it would have been like the worst thing to do. Just annihilate this gnome and just go, oh.
Yeah, if you'd hit the gnome and killed him, that would have been a tough situation to get out of.
I'm going to ask this because I'll ask at every end. Do we ding or not?
You ding.
Oggy, wait, does Lillian?
No.
You all ding. Everyone else has fighting experience and suffered emotional turmoil by the betrayal of Gregory, but the fact that Lillian has made friends with the Thieves Guild is also an experience. You all level up.
Well, the stream
I
wanted
wanted a spell slot on a gnome.
a charming and discerning and secretive character, so I made Gregory. And
They didn't say have a southern accent, though, did they?
No, they
That's
didn't.
one you threw
And they didn't say fuck over the team either, but there we are.
Where did this southern accent come from?
I don't know.
Watching Matthew Mercer.
Alright. No, but you know how all of our D&D sessions have been cancelled?
Yeah.
I've not had a single accent, right? And then at literally half an hour before the stream went live, I was downstairs getting coffee and I was like, well, hello there. My name's Gregory Pecori. And I was like, fuck it. That's what we're going with.
The only issue is now if we ever see Gregory again, it's just going to be, oh, hi. Just spell slots, arrows, just everything at you.
Amazing.
Well, I do declare, and then just boom.
I'm sorry,
I just
No.
think Foghorn Leghorn here.
All right, yeah.
That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, I can see. It's fucked up that they're using slaves though. What the hell?
It
That's
is
just-
fucked up. They are the
that's the
thieves
whole
guild. They're
thing
still
is-
bad people.
They
Yeah.
steal stuff, not lives. Thieves.
They
These are just
steal
assholes.
everything.
These are assholes. No, this is just.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's
It was very good.
episode. It was
It was
really
really
good.
fun.
I'm glad.
well done.
I'm glad.
Yeah, you
Dual
bamboozled.
wielding a character. I actually switched the nameplates as well on stream, like mid conversation when it was switching from Gregory to Lillian. Which
Did you hear Lillian's impression? Not Jordan's
I
impression of
did.
Lillian.
I've got wireless
It was
headphones,
really good.
so
Ah!
yeah, I was on the toilet when I heard him, and I was like, "This is an abomination." So I ran and tried to intervene.
An abomination. It was perfect.
No, it was all right. It was all right, John.
Consider I've never actually practiced it.
The voice wasn't right, but you channeled the energy, which is
Yeah.
all that matters.
It's alright.
You know what I mean?
hmm
To be fair,
Oh.
most of my voices are just my voice, deeper or higher pitch.
Grr.
Right. Yeah, thank you so much for those of you who be watching on stream. We hope you enjoyed it. Been a lot of chat today, which is quite nice. I hope you enjoyed the betrayal of your character that you all put together, and the betrayal of all of the party members that we have.
Fuckers.
I like it.
He was about to be a poor gnome dismembered from his body. Just. Oh.
We'll do another episode next Wednesday at 12, like we always do. If there is an issue, we'll let you guys know on Discord. So make sure you come join the Discord, !Discord server. And yeah, I actually have a dope outro, so I'm gonna go and click that outro button. Definitely doesn't look like the exact same as the starting, but you know. Final word from any of you guys?
I hate Lillian.
What? What did she do? Alright, never mind, don't answer that.
I'm gonna hunt down Gregory, I swear to God.
Yep. All right. I was going to say thanks for watching, everyone. It's strange for me to do it towards an audience, but I like everyone's comments throughout the session. I really enjoy seeing how people feel. Feeds me as a DM inside. And if anyone has any questions